Howdy, everybody, and welcome to Man-O-Rama. Tonight is the 2-year anniversary. Do you know what that means? We're 2 years old. That's pretty much what it means. Welcome to. I just want to thank everyone in the chat, everyone here right beforehand. This is a very interesting episode because there's an election going on, and there is Man-O-Rama turning 2 years old. Tonight, we're going to do a lot of fun stuff, a lot of guests, a lot of everything, a lot of shenanigans. That's what I got to say. Yeah, don't be that guy, spot the tranny, senorita, whatever it is. Stay tuned. Let everyone know it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of toxic masculinity. We're just all here, man. What up? And welcome to the 98th episode of Man-O-Rama. I'm your host, Rancorsteve. There's a lot of new faces who haven't been here. There's a new face, fresh meat, freshman. What up? Thank you everyone for coming here for the 2-year anniversary. There's gonna be more people coming in. Don't worry. It is what it is, We're gonna go around the table, see how everyone's week's doing. JRC, how's your week going?
It's going pretty good this week. The thing is that I am actually in the market for a new truck. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, actually, I'm in the market for a new truck right now. So just take my time, and once the Virgin Mobile has been secured, I will let you know.
What truck are you wanting to get?
I'm actually looking at a second generation Toyota Tundra Crew Max because I am wanting to take the family cross country camping. We're also looking at trailers right now too, so I'm going to start doing cross country camping. Yeah, so I'm excited. Yeah.
Vincent, how's your week been?
Absolutely amazing, buddy. Absolutely amazing.
Nice.
Just in general terms, I have nothing specific to tell you because, nothing specific has happened yet. But so far, everything's looking good.
Well, fine. I know, right? Theft for Hire, how's your week been?
Not bad. Got the week off, so.
You lucky bastard. You lucky bastard.
First week I had off since last December, so I don't know how lucky I am.
There you go.
A week off.
And Sean Carter, who is new to Man-O-Rama.
Hey, gentlemen.
I've talked a few times to have you on. How's your week been?
The week's been good. My mother is visiting from Las Vegas, and so it's been a lot of fun having her here. And I'm really thankful you invited me on, man. I'm looking forward to it. Got my whiskey, got my cigar. I'm ready to go.
There you go. My week has been pretty good. Speaking of Tundras, this Saturday I might be picking up, I think it's the second generation Tundra.
Yeah.
JRC, you stole my answer.
Oh, sorry.
No, I've been saving for, I think, almost a year for a truck. And then some people are like, hey, we got a Tundra. And I was like, perfect. And I might get it. They're nice trucks.
Oh, they are. The thing that sucks though is that I had my eye on one that was being sold at a certain dealership because a friend of mine who goes to my church actually works at that dealership, and we were waiting to finalize the money to get it. But unfortunately, somebody bought it before I did, and I really wanted to not only get the truck but also get him the commission for it. So
yeah,
that was kind of a bummer. So
yeah. You guys want to see something cool?
Keep it appropriate, please.
Oh no, yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
Let's see. There she is, the yellow one. That's my '69
it's
Chevy.
It's froze.
Oh.
You got to see things.
Ooh, 69.
I'll try to get some more pictures.
That's a nice truck.
Mm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one will never die.
Or will it?
Yeah. I actually got to locate my late father's '53 Chevy.
I'm losing a connection, or something's going weird.
Yeah, you might have a loser connection. It's okay. Don't worry.
It's okay.
So yeah, I wanted to go. Oh, you know, I'm gonna ask a question for everyone to go around because my wife decided, hey, I'm going to go do something and then leave me with the dog. I'm gonna ask a question. Y'all are gonna answer really long. And we're gonna start with Vincent. What was your favorite episode of Man-O-Rama?
My favorite episode of Man-O-Rama?
Yes.
It's hard to say. It's hard.
Oh,
Now he leaves. He's not going to hear it. Actually,
I will always hear.
Fuck you. Okay.
We got ghosted and posted. So yeah.
My favorite episode of Man-O-Rama, I think, probably was when I earned my nickname, and that was a long time ago. But other than that, my favorite episodes are all of them, because whenever I come on, we always have fun, we always bullshit, we always mess with each other, and it's fun. I enjoy it, and I know that a lot of viewing and listening audience enjoy it too. So as long as we can make it entertaining for them, then it's all good. And yeah, that's all I got. Where'd he go? Not back yet, is it?
Sean's back.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Sean.
Hey, sorry about that, guy. It looked like my my Wi-Fi was cutting out, so I connected to my mobile hotspot, and now I'm good. I think.
There you go. Thinking on your feet. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
So I didn't hear. Did you
20%.
guys? Were you guys able to see the truck that I showed?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
C10, right?
Yeah.
C20.
C20.
The 3/4 ton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad
I,
bought it in 71.
yeah. I got to track down my late father's 53 3100 that he fully restored. Unfortunately, my mom sold it before I took possession of it. Not that I hate my mom, but that was one thing that kind of was a low blow. So I got to find it. And my wife has been saying, yeah, if we find it, we'll bring it home. So I'm like, sweet. So I'm looking for it right now. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So anyway, is this show ran by Steve again, or
No, he had to do something with the dog real quick. So he just asked me, and he said we can do the round robin thing. What's your favorite episode of Man-O-Rama so far? And I answered, so I guess you can go ahead and go. JRC.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to definitely say my favorite episode, because believe it or not, I loved watching it over again, is when we did our first call sign initiation episode back in January of 23. That was like the best, especially when Gary came on and he kept getting mad at us because we kept talking over each other. He kept telling us to shut up.
Having Gary on during a nickname episode is awesome.
Well, he also blew out my headphones with his little recorder tweet, flute, toot, whatever he did at the beginning of the thing. And then it was, what was the funniest thing was that because I keep watching it, was that right after the ceremony, Steve said like, hey, just to let you know, we can all call each other, the call signs. And immediately when he said that, it hit me in the head, and I just went, Roger that, short bus, and everybody just lost it. We had like a 5-minute straight laugh. Yeah. And I also kind of added, it's like, I sure hope that's not a handicap for you. And so I was like, yeah. Oh, by the way, this was my dad's truck, if anybody can see that. So
nice. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, that was my dad's truck.
You have the nice wood paneling in the bed there.
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah,
stainless steel runners and everything.
That was actually my great grandfather's truck that he ordered from the Chevrolet catalog back in the day.
Nice white walls on it.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
So that's it. Yeah, so
very nice.
Nice.
Yep. So, all right.
Sorry about that. When dogs go, hey, I need to go to the bathroom, I'm gonna look at you all look a little weird. You know what? Okay.
I have a husky, so yes, I understand that.
My dog's a husky
Yeah.
poodle, so it's more of like I'm hyperactive, but I gotta take a shit.
He's a who's
Yeah.
Mm.
Fett. Who I know Vincent said all the episodes. You know, you don't have to be kiss ass, but okay.
No,
we'll
I'm
take
not
that.
kissing ass. I'm telling you, we have fun every time we fucking do this show.
No, we do. We do. I think it's progressed even better. Like each episode's gotten a lot better over the years. It's over the years. It's been only fucking 2 years. Over the weeks, I'll say that. Fett, have you? What would be your favorite episode that you've watched or you've been on? Because you've been on a couple.
I'd probably have to go with the first one. Was that's the one where like all the big guns showed up? You know, Gary, Andy, Doomcock was even there. I think
Oh,
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
that was pretty.
No,
Special.
he showed up on the New Year's Eve. I
Oh, the New
remember
Year's-
that
okay,
one.
so that's,
Mm.
yeah.
So, so the first episode was your like big favorite one.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah,
All right.
nothing
That
like
was
the
a good
first
one.
time, right? Nothing like the first
You
time.
know, it's I felt like fresh meat. It's I know Doomcock showed up, and I
That was
asked him if he wanted to come on for this one, and he didn't really answer. I was like, all right, cool, you busy. No worries. And it's when he came on the New Year's Eve, that was a complete wreck. I think half of us was drunk by the time he showed up. And he's all like, I got 10 minutes. I was like, that's fantastic. And I think I emailed him. I was like, that's great. You're beautiful. Even though I've never seen his face. But it was pretty funny. Sean, it's even though you're new,
Your mask is riveting.
I know. It's so edgy. What would be your what has been your one of your favorite episodes of Man-O-Rama?
This one.
This one?
I'm here. I'm here, man.
Ah, nice.
Got to go with it.
Nice. For me, one of my favorite I actually have 3 episodes, and they're actually 3 topics. The car episodes that we do, and then the one that YouTube shut us down for, the hole puncher episodes.
Oh,
Those have been a lot of fun. And then the cooking episodes. For some reason, doesn't matter how much I eat for cooking episodes beforehand.
You always get
so-
hungry when we talk about food.
Dude, because
Always.
you open your trap. You open your little trap. And then you talk about all these things. And the Orty's all like, "Da, da, 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 da." And I'm like, God damn, dude, I'm hungry. Like, I'm really hungry. And some of you, I will just say right now, some of the people who usually are on the show, Orty and Rick has his own podcast. I think later we might try to do a little crossover and during the election, so we can talk about the election, which we will talk about tonight. And the Orty has to do polling stuff, so he's looking at a polling.
Yeah, he's
booth.
involved. He's involved in the voting process. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like earlier today. He's like, "Holy shit, this is insane." But I'll give an update right now, because everyone probably wants to know an update of the election, because that's we have to blend that in, and I'll pull it up right now.
You're looking at election shit, and I've got Hard Ticket to Hawaii running in the background. We are not.
Why the fuck do you have Hawaii tickets?
Hard Ticket to Hawaii is one of the best, worst movies ever made, and you really need to watch it.
Yeah.
compared to The Room.
Yes, The Room.
Oh, okay, yeah,
The
just
Ro-
making sure. Yeah,
The Room. There's too much self-awareness. He knew what he was doing. This
Now,
is
does
bad.
anybody know what his name is?
Tommy Wiseau?
Like, yeah, I don't think that's his real name.
No, he's.
And I don't. Does anybody know where he got his money?
I heard he got it from like some kind of inheritance, but I don't think it was from his own like relative or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
he
one
got
knows.
money from somebody, and the details are very, very scarce. But I presume it'll all come out when he dies. So yeah.
Yeah. So here's the update right now. We have Trump at 27.6 million and Kamala Harris. You know what? If I get her name wrong,
Yeah, I'm looking at the electoral count. Trump just hit 195, and
Yeah, I'm
Harris
looking
Is
at
he winning
party.
Virginia? Is Virginia flipping?
I don't know.
yeah,
It
it's
just
I think
shows pink there.
so. I think Virginia's going to flip, and North Carolina, of course. All right. So here's funny. All right, every year that we have election, it's everything starts off blue with Colorado. Colorado will be blue. New Mexico will be red. Kansas will be red. Um, Missouri red. Iowa red. Pennsylvania, meh, maybe. Michigan,
Pennsylvania. Dude. There were so many people at the fucking polls today. So
Oh.
many, and I live in a really small voting district.
You're in PA?
Yeah, I'm right outside of Philly, but
we'll pray for you.
yeah, I know. Welcome to Philadelphia. This fucking city can kill anybody.
Here's one thing.
I'd
Here's
fucking
one
love it
thing
though.
I'll have.
But I showed up at 7:00 when the polls opened, right? And I go inside, I do my thing, I show my ID, blah blah blah. Put my thingy in the machine, walk outside, and there were at least 500 people outside from the time I went in to the time I got out, which was
Wow.
only like about, I'd say, slightly over 10 minutes. Getting my
What's
shit
your
squared away and all
gut
that stuff.
on, by looking at those people purely anecdotally, like, where do you think they were leaning?
Anecdotally,
Yeah, I mean, like, you look at people, you're like, oh, they look like a.
Oh
this
yeah, yeah, I
or
get what you're saying, but the vibe that I got, especially from this election, the people who voted for Harris were the people who voted early.
Really?
The people who want to vote for Trump actually came out and did it. That's the vibe I'm getting from the whole thing. And there were a lot of people. They had like little things out for Harris, and they were giving out candy and all this stuff. Nobody was going near the table. Nobody was talking to anybody who was like on the Harris side of the
It was
house.
like kind of solemn.
Yeah.
So I did the whole voting thing and in California. And it was weird because California is the only state to do no ID voting. I watched a video, and this video gave me an idea. I started fucking with everybody, and that worked at the booth, and they asked me all these weird questions like your first 3 letters of your last name, the first 3 letters of your first name. And then they asked the year I was born, and I said 87, but might not be.
Oh my gosh!
This lady had no idea what I was talking about, but it's like, no, it is. It's 87, but it may not be. I don't know. And I was like, do you want to see my ID? She almost asked for my ID. And this one lady walked up and she's like, we can't ask for IDs. And I was like, what? As an Egyptian, I'm illegal? Dude, you're
an albino Egyptian.
I know. This guy's like, just take your ballot and go vote. But yeah, when I got there, no one was voting. Like, I went at 9. Nobody. I was like, damn.
Well, everyone's complacent in California because they know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
I wonder, though, I wonder if all the Trump supporters in California, every one of them voted. I wonder if they could flip it. Like, catching them sleeping,
I talked to Gary about this. My theory is California has been red for at least 40 years. It's just been a little switched. And I don't want to say anything that kicked me off YouTube. Whatever. We're on Rumble. Here's one thing. Throughout the episode tonight, we will do a Q&A. If anybody has any questions on YouTube or Rumble, we'll answer those. We'll do a section when more people show up. But if you want your question to be answered, go on Rumble and then do a rant. It's kind of like a super chat on YouTube, but it's on Rumble. It's a rant. We will stop our conversation and actually answer your own question. So if you go there, do that. And Zelda, yes, I'm a voting troll. Yes, I didn't wear my MAGA hat, which I do have down below. I'm not going to wear it right now because, superstitions, whatever you want to believe.
You know what you should have done?
Yeah, what?
You should have gone and voted, and then come back out, and then shave your beard off, and then go vote again.
Oh, fuck. My father-in-law actually texted me. He's like, "Hey, did you vote twice? Shave your beard."
See, that's the way to do it.
Junior.
But no, I'll ask this question: Who, out of Kamala Harris, and I'm just gonna wait for someone to actually leave a comment. It's like it's this way to pronounce her name. I don't give a shit.
I call her
Her
Kamala.
grandparents were Irish slave owners, and so out of between Trump and Kamala Harris, who do you think's gonna win? Set.
I know who I want to win.
Yeah. All right, we got that. There you go. What's up, baby? GRC.
I'm honestly I'm really gonna call it like in the air. It's honestly can go both ways, but I mean, as far as like when people are talking about Virginia, I mean, I'm in Virginia. The unfortunate thing is that all the southern counties in Virginia, they will all go red, guaranteed. It's just the Fairfax County is the northern county, which is like right next door to DC. And I already see that DC went already, of course, to the Democrats. But so the thing is that from what I saw, it doesn't look like Fairfax County has been all counted, but it's honestly, that's how Virginia goes blue, is because of Fairfax County and all the northern Virginians that are right next door to DC. Because here's the ironic thing. The leftists in DC have made DC almost completely unlivable, so they went and lived next door in Virginia, so they don't have to and live off of the nice red state tax codes and stuff like that, less taxes and everything. And
well, there's always been a lot. My uncle lived in Virginia for a time, and he worked at the Pentagon. So a lot of people have to commute anyway because DC's so small. But
oh, it is very small, but also, like I said, it's almost unlivable. Like you just step across, the border, and you're paying like maybe $1 million for a home that you can get here in Virginia for like $150K. That's it.
Yeah. So here's a quick thing for Sean Carter.
Mm-hmm.
If you go into the private chat down below on Rumble Studios, that only goes towards us. So you have to go to YouTube.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Canadian Spider-Man did the same thing, so don't worry. It's very confusing. It says message and then /private. You can't choose which one. I don't know. I'm not going to bag on Rumble Studios because Rumble has been very gracious to me.
I'm seeing my public chats in there, though.
Yeah.
If you go to the YouTube channel, it'll actually pull in. But if you type in, if you send a message on Rumble Studios, it goes directly to the private chat.
Oh, I understand. Okay. Gotcha. I was saying hi to people. So, hi, chat. I said hi to a bunch of you.
Vincent, as our Harris voter, I'm just kidding. So who do you think is going to win?
Okay, first of all, it's your show and it's your anniversary, so I'm going to let that go. Okay. Just once.
I'm
going to let it go once. That's it. One is all you get, Steve. One is all you get. And from what I'm seeing, I don't want to jinx it. Like everybody else, I know who I want to win, but at this point, it's really still too close to call. Because
I think if you're making an honest, valid judgment or opinion, you're not jinxing it. You can without you're saying it without emotion or your hopes and stuff. I don't think it's a jinx.
Yeah, I know, but I'm looking at the numbers, and while he's way ahead on the electoral numbers, you have to remember those Western states did that deal where whoever wins the popular vote is going to get the electoral votes, which kind of yeah.
Well, one of the things that's interesting is a friend of mine who's from my home state of Oregon actually said that they are just what was it called? They were just putting onto the bill a ranked choice voting is on the ballot actually in Oregon. So that means that you put down like your list of who you want, and if you put them like like your top 3 or something like that. If they don't get it, then your vote would go to somebody else if they don't get it for like electoral reasons. It's actually quite fascinating. I can't describe it really well, but it's actually really cool. So ranked choice voting is up for grabs in Oregon right now. So
now, as I pour liquid death
nice.
into my Trump mug,
Mhm.
because it's awesome, you know.
Yeah.
I've had both. I think 20 people ask me. They go, "I want to buy this mug." There's only 2 mugs that we made. Gary has one, and I do. No one else will.
And
Unless
we're not going to ask what you did to get that mug because we don't.
I did nothing. I did jack shit. Nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Copy that. Mm-hmm.
There's your version, then there's the truth, Steve.
Yeah. Well, whatever. You know.
That's
So
the short version.
Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah.
whatever.
Sorry, I don't mean to be short with you, Steve. My bad.
Well, tonight we're going to get into one of my favorite subjects.
Twitter.
Not having Orty here to say Twitter right at the end. It's really weird. It's weird.
Wait, that was his voice?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
So actually, Fed for Hire made that graphic.
I love it.
The longest time we never used them, and then finally we started using them. And already at the end of it, whenever it's a Twitter, he'd be like, Twitter.
Twitter.
And it's weird. It's weird not having him here. Because he'd be like 10 Hut or something like that. I don't know. But here we go, guys. So Don't Be That Guy is where we pretty much make fun of, mock, and everything. But we also critique everything. It's pretty much don't be a simp. And it's kind of just branched into a whole bunch of, if you say something stupid on X or anywhere, it's going to be here. Don't worry. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's last name, but Dan, he goes, just voted for Kamala Harris while my daughters watched. For a second there, I thought that was actually a son with a white hoodie, and I guess it's a daughter. I don't know. You know, there's 700 genders. Trump Jesus, man. Trump ain't grabbing our country by anything anymore. Guys, what is the problem with this tweet?
Well, first of all, how illegal it is to post the whole polling place. That's
thank
illegal.
you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's completely illegal.
And second of all, those aren't his kids.
You. And third, I think I see off to the corner there's Chris Hansen wanting him to take a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you know what that means.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Why don't you have a seat over there?
Pat,
Yeah,
what do you see the problem with this? Besides the federal crime of actually taking a picture of you actually voting, which is technically, from what I understood, if you show what you're voting for and at a booth, that's actually a crime, unless you're the candidates. That's different. Because that's a photo op, or whatever you want to call it. But what do you see the problem with this?
Well, my problem is more with the father because, like, so you find clearly this is, I don't even know how to say this. I don't want to get you in trouble, but the whole abortion topic, okay, basically comes down to, so you're fine with your daughter growing up to be a whore and be able to get an abortion freely, but you're all bummed out at something that somebody said like 8 years ago in a conversation that wasn't even supposed to be public or something like that. So
Yeah.
See, the only reason they're hung up on abortion is because it's easy birth control.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead and get it cut out and go ahead and kill it. I can always have another one. God forbid anyone shows some responsibility and uses contraceptives. Holy shit, who knew? Wow, what a concept.
Or this two-letter word called no.
Or the other two-letter word, pull out.
Yeah, exactly.
That
no,
always works.
Pulling out doesn't always work, and
damn it.
yeah, I can speak from experience.
It does if you put a cigar in there.
okay, Bill.
So the problem. So here's the thing. I talked to someone about this. The whole. Well, hold up. I'll get to that next because I think it lands into the next one.
Can I
Some of
ask a
them
quick
pretty
question
funny.
though
Yeah.
for the last one? Who's taking the picture?
Oh, I can tell you. Oh,
was
hold
gonna-
up. That's a good one. Sean, who do you think is taking the picture?
The wife's boyfriend.
The father of those daughters. Yeah.
Oh wait, it is,
Fat,
no, it is
who
Chris
do you-
Hansen. Chris Hansen taking the picture.
Fat, who do you think is taking the picture?
Yeah, I say the dude's boyfriend. You know, the white dude's
Yeah.
the house. Yeah, I agree.
Or his boyfriend.
His boy,
I
yeah.
think the wife is.
Could well be. Could be his boyfriend.
Or
Could
the
be her
boyfriend. I don't think that. Here's the thing. The boyfriend, he's probably out working.
Yeah. The other crime, though, are kids even allowed to come up like that and go to the booth?
I don't know. This
Yeah,
is definitely.
I don't think anybody would have a problem with it. If they were young children, I don't think they'd have a problem with it. But
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
these two,
And
I don't know.
showing what you voted for, everyone's doing that. I mean, it's my.
Yeah.
But,
Do you guys remember the good old days where where you didn't tell who you're voting for? This was way before I could vote. But
Yeah,
no one
and you
cared.
had to
Yeah.
actually go inside a booth and pull a curtain and pull a bunch of levers,
Yeah.
and it was amazing. It was awesome.
I remember. So when I was voting, I
We
did
didn't
the
know how
whole-
good we had it. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
I had the whole paper thing, and I was voting. And there was a guy who's like, "I'm voting for Trump, you fuckers." He was
course.
like, old white dude, conspiracy veteran. He's like, he went off. Like, if you take my vote and all this stuff, I was like, God damn, okay, jeez. But there was one Mexican, but like, hey, how do you vote for Trump? And I was like, yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell you, Steve, because you're still a relatively young man. When you get older, you know, the older you get, the
No one
fewer
gives a shit.
fucks you give,
Yeah.
and it's very liberating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Can
here's
I
this
ask?
one? What?
Oh, I was going to ask you, Steve. Did you vote in the recall election? 'Cause I did. Back
For
it was during COVID for when
Dum-Dum?
for recalling Newscomb.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
'cause
knew that was
voted.
a joke.
Yeah, I voted for Larry Elder in that one. I really liked him.
See, my whole
nice.
theory is
Very
Larry
nice.
Elder wanted to prove that California was that fucked up with the whole election thing, and he actually proved it.
He proved it.
Because I know some people who work for in Sacramento, and they're like, dude, it was pretty much Larry Eldridge won, but it was just everything flipped. But this guy, well, okay, it's 2024. I don't know what gender. Man converted to Islam and now says he is a Muslim woman. What is your reaction, Fet? What do you see the problem with this guy? I mean, ma'am, or whatever.
Senorita.
Everything? Is that an acceptable answer? Everything about this person? Like, why would you do this?
Yeah.
Attention.
Yeah.
They were in the
Oh.
drama club in high school.
I was in the drama club in high school.
You know, Dylan Mulvaney.
Yeah, but see, you know that, as was I. But you see, we know the difference between reality and what's on the written page.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to be a dude and be a Muslim woman, how about you go over in the Middle East and see what happens?
See,
Yeah,
there,
that's exactly
there.
it. He has never been to a Muslim country. I doubt he even knows Muslims.
I
And
actually
if he
found out
if he does know any Muslims, they're probably, you know, apostates. You know, oh, I'm gay and I can never go back to my homeland or whatever. But technically, they're finger quotes here, Muslims. So
I
he
saw
thinks
those.
he can get away with it.
Now, yeah.
If
just
that
an
dude
idiot.
went anywhere near the Middle East, they would throw him off a roof, get his body, bring it back up to the roof, and throw it off again. multiple times.
Double
let-
tap. All right, so
give
we're
the
gonna
kids
go
a-
to the next one.
Oh wait, I
All right.
have my reaction to that one, Steve.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
the world's most dangerous cosplay. Right there.
Yeah,
Yes,
Oh.
yes, it is.
it is.
I didn't think
But
about
actually,
that. Yeah.
I don't know if
Don't
you guys
wear
knew
a
about
vest.
this fun fact, but believe it
Or
or
have a
not,
pager. Don't put the pager on.
Damn it! You took my answer.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if you guys knew this. Hopefully, we don't get kicked off of YouTube. But thank God we're at Rumble. But apparently, there are a huge amounts of quote unquote transgenders in the Middle East that nobody knows about. Because if you're declared gay, either if you don't get thrown off the roof, they will actually transition you to a woman to make sure you match up with your desires. And this has been pointed out numerous times, but nobody talks about that there's a huge amount of transgenders in the Middle East because they were actually gay, but they forced them to become women.
They were gelded.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
they identify as a goat? Anyways,
Do they identify as a
This
goat?
Bad.
Meh.
so now we get to
Oh
the
my
now
God!
we get
Wait,
to
I got a meme for that. I gotta send it to Steve. Go ahead.
now we
Yeah.
get to the bread and butter of all this. White dudes for Harris. How much of a fucking beta faggot? I don't care if we're on YouTube or whatever. Guess
That's
what?
okay. It's a bundle of sticks.
Here's the thing. My wife likes this guy. She's like, "Oh, he's cute."
Who is that?
I see him wearing a
That's
fucking hat like
Gordon.
that.
That's Gordon Levitt.
Oh yeah, such a
Yep.
schmuck.
When I saw
Now-
this, my first
Yes.
thought was, dude, you don't need the hat. I already knew that by looking at you. You don't need
Yeah.
Well, here,
I thought he was Asian
Here-
mix.
he maybe I don't know.
Anyway, yeah.
But-
Anyway, irrelevant. Yeah.
The problem with the whole it's not him. Look, here's the thing. I posted this on TikTok. People hated me for this because I said, look, it doesn't matter what we vote for. If you vote for Harris, cool. If you vote for Harris, you know what? That's cool. It was based on emotion versus logic. You should vote based on logic rather than your emotions.
Okay,
If
check your
Vote
DM.
on your emotions, you get distracted and you get sideswiped on a bunch of things. Vote logically. Why are you going to vote for the person? Because of women's right productions. Well, guess what? That's where is it in the Constitution that it says all that stuff?
Yeah.
Nowhere.
No,
Oh, you know, the
only
29th
reason-
Amendment.
the only
Steve, I had this
reason-
exact conversation with my mom earlier today. Almost
Oh.
word for word what you just said.
Did she ground you?
No, she agreed. My mom's cool.
Oh,
Well, that's
My
one
mom
that's
was
one of the things
grounded.
I have to tell a lot of people is that if you're going to argue with like a leftist or something, the problem is the moment you use logic, you've already kind of lost them because a
Yeah.
lot of these people. The one thing that a lot of people don't realize that people on the right, like us, we actually argue from logic. People on the left argue from emotion. So if you try to apply logic to their emotional state, they're going to be absolutely clueless on what you're talking about. And I'm
now
serious.
you
I'm not
you
yeah,
can
I'm serious.
argue on emotion. You can, but as long as it ties in with logic.
Yeah.
Because logic actually makes you think. Emotion is just a gut reaction. I'm voting for Kamala Harris because she's black.
Yeah,
That's
but
the most
she's
retarded
not
thing.
black.
No, she's not.
Oh yeah, well, remember when
Yeah.
Obama came on the scene for the first time? I had so many people who told me, he said, "Oh, I'm voting for Obama because it's time for a black president." I'm like, "Wait, what?" And they're like, "Yeah, we need to vote for Obama because we need a black president." I'm like, "What do you mean we need a black president? What does that even mean?" And a lot of them, they will go like either they'll call me a racist or they'll just like, "Well, you're too stupid," and just walk away because they never thought about it. They just did because it felt like it. So.
Well, I have a theory that Martin Luther King Jr., the Republicans actually were trying to get him to become president. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Anybody who's watching who's a liberal, Martin Luther King Jr. was a Republican, a gun-owning Republican.
Yep.
What I have to say, here's the thing. The issue is not who he's voting for. I don't care. I don't care what celebrities have to vote for.
It's not about who he's. It's the optics.
It's why.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Here's my
Why?
issue.
He's so compassionate. He's so thoughtful. Oh, he's putting it all out there for a woman. He wants a woman to be pregnant. No, he doesn't. He's doing it to fucking look good. That's it.
But here's
He's
my
doing
issue.
it for the resume.
Here's my issue with Here's my issue with the whole image. It's white dudes for Harris.
That's racist as fuck.
How
It is. It's absolutely racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chickens for
retarded-
KFC.
Yeah, how retarded do you have to be to wear a hat that says white dudes for Harris? Why not black dudes for Harris? Why not Latinos, Mexicans, Egyptians? What are Irish dudes for Harris? White dudes? Like,
Why not just dudes?
Yeah.
or dudes for Harris? You know what? I would have been fine if it said dudes for Harris. I would have. It's just
you know what
white
would have
dudes for
been
Harris.
That
It
would have been
means
more
that you
acceptable.
like to be. It means you like to be a cuck or pig.
No,
That's all.
it's well, like I said, we're arguing from logic here. Once again, I
I know,
these are the
right?
people who we're
Ah.
arguing from pure straight logic, but these guys don't know any. They don't even know like a fraction of logic, because because
it's also a paycheck.
yeah, exactly, and that's what I mean. So
I told this one person who I think it was Batista or one celebrity, and this one chick's like, "Oh my gosh," and I said, "You do realize I can give a celebrity $20,000 and have them say whatever I want them to say."
Yeah.
And they didn't believe me, and they're like, "Well, how do you know that?" I was like, "20 years in filmmaking, I think I know how an actor will do things."
or
If you hand $100 to a celebrity, they'll take that and run with it.
mhm.
or a
That's what
copy
I
of
do.
the surveillance tape when they were at the Diddy party.
Oh yes, that too.
Then you can get them to say really anything.
So we'll go to the next one. Yeah, you're right, Sean.
Are you talking about the late
All right.
great Diddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's this one, the bottom
Diddy
one,
crats.
because our faces were covering it, but I'll blow it up a little bit. My buddy at Ryan, fuck Joe Biden, GB, I don't know what that is. He's a really cool guy. If you don't know who he is, go follow him on X. He said, this guy, I love this. Michigan voter, I voted for Kamala Harris. I have 3 daughters. Women's right is pretty important to them. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. Their bodies, their choice. Here's what I had to say, as I have to zoom in. Can it get any crap? All right, I'll just say what I have to say because our faces are in the way. Whatever. You know what? It's 2 years. I can do whatever I want. I said I voted for Kamala Harris because my wife said if I don't, she won't have sex with me. There, I fixed it.
Well, she doesn't have sex with him anyway.
Yeah.
Guys, what is the problem with what he just said?
Where do we start?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you want to have a 9-hour show,
Yeah.
Steve, because if we
Well-
talk about everything that's wrong
All
with this guy,
Kind of
Yeah.
going back
I'll
to
just
look,
say this is that he wants them to be able to remove the half Venezuelan unwanted. I mean, I could
wants
I
to
see stuff
remove
like this. I
the-
get
the
so
j-
mad because like they'd rather have that, but your odds of being what's the nice way to say this?
they want to remove the genetic material from the landscaper out of his daughter.
No, I don't mean that. I mean like these people coming up from down
What is
south.
he wearing? Is he wearing like a?
What is he wearing? I
What is
don't
he
know.
wearing?
He watched a bunch of Avengers. He's like, I'm Tony Stark.
Yeah. No offense to Tony Stark, who's here also here.
No, it has nothing to do with
Starkville.
him. It's
No,
it's from the
Sorry,
movies.
Starkville. Yeah, no. So
All right, we're gonna get the
Hail
last
Starkville.
few are the best.
Steve, did you check your DMs?
Oh crap! I'm afraid.
oh,
You should
boy.
be.
Do it live. Take the
But
risk.
it's clean enough to post. Post it, brother. Post it.
Okay.
We're
Do
we're
it.
already in the shit with YouTube, man. You may
Come
as
on,
well.
kill me. Do it here. I'm right
All
here.
right. All right.
I think
I'll
their
post
attention
it.
is in other things happening tonight. We're pretty low key here.
Yeah.
I think we're circling the. We're on the outskirts.
Listen, everybody.
Okay.
When Abdul reaches the G spot.
Meh. Sorry.
Giggity,
Yeah.
giggity.
All right, so we're gonna get to something a little juicy here.
That wasn't
You
juicy.
know what?
That was very
Oh.
juicy.
I was gonna say that wasn't juicy.
No, that
Oh,
wasn't
trust
juicy.
me.
That was zesty.
All right, guys, you ready for this one? This is a don't be
Always
that
ready.
guy.
Copy.
Guys, what is the issue with this?
Queen James, awesome.
Was he planning to go to an anime cosplay event? I mean,
No, he was.
I don't know. Fett, what's the problem with this image?
Everything. Like absolutely everything. Why would you do that? Supposed to be he's an NBA athlete. Supposed to be a role model for manliness, right? So,
Yeah,
what does this accomplish is my question.
exactly. Now, does anybody know why he's wearing that maid outfit?
I looked this up today and it said this was fake, but I don't know if I believe that.
How the fuck is that fake?
I don't know. I mean,
It's not. I even went and did it into Photoshop. That's a legit image.
that's why I wasn't sure if the fake claim was real because.
I mean, the only thing I'm kind of worried about is that if this is like some kind of Make-A-Wish Foundation kind of thing. That'd be weird. So
It's like it's
Johnny, what's your dying wish? I
Yeah.
want to see LeBron James in a maid outfit.
See what happens when you go to a Diddy party?
Yeah,
All right, so we're
exactly.
going to go to the next one, guys.
I think
Get
it's
the
like
maid.
what Steve said about celebrities. You give them money, they'll do anything. Somebody gave him 50
Yeah.
grand to put a dress on.
Or you go to a Diddy party and you're fucked. Libs of TikTok. This is funny. I just saw this today. Kamala pretended to talk to a voter, then mistakenly held up her phone, which showed it was on the camera app. She staged a fake phone call for the cameras.
Wait,
Guys, what is the problem with this?
I have no problem with this because she's fake.
Thank you.
Exactly.
No, there's nothing to really. That's her. You know, I mean, that's the thing. That's her. There's nothing to. It's absolutely right. It's absolutely correct. So,
I approve this message.
yes.
I
Everything
proved this
about
message.
her
Seriously,
is
it's-
staged and produced and fake, down to the NASA kids. If you guys remember that thing,
Yep. The
Oh yeah.
those were Canadian child actors. You can see craters on the moon.
Hold up. I got someone to chime in right now.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
He approves. All right, we're gonna.
if she had a gag reflex, she'd have no political career. That's what it boils down to.
Dude, I was going to say she'd make a perfect like spokesmodel for like Invisalign, like invisible dentures. I mean, or what?
We just
braces,
have to
'cause
ask.
teeth, those laughing teeth.
We just have to ask the mayor of San Francisco. Does she have a gag reflex?
Oh wait, hang on. I got.
Have you guys seen that
I'll
video?
send you one.
The one with when her husband said she just puts her head down and goes to work.
No, that one's funny. But did you hear about Brown, who said she's a hoe?
Yes, that was an epic
Judge Bill
epic
Brown.
roast.
Has anybody made a remix of that yet?
No, but here's the thing.
Oh.
I put on.
Good idea.
I posted that. So I posted that video on X, and I put Willie Brown. Here's the other thing. Someone corrected me, and I thanked him. I was like, "Thank you very much." Here's the other thing. No, Willie Brown and that Brown look. They look almost identical. You can't like it. To me, my little retarded brain, they look the same. You know. We'll go to this one, guys.
Oh, those guys.
It's our favorite Harry Sishin. Straight white dudes for Kamala Harris. What do you see the problem with this
The
fucking
straight?
image.
The straight?
Problem is they're all drawing
All
breath.
sunflower.
That's the problem.
It's like it's kind of like that moment before they were just like right when somebody told them like some incredibly bad news or something like that, and they said smile, click, and it's like you're all dying.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
Steve,
like, yeah.
Steve, check your DMs. You can post this one too. It's clean.
Okay, good.
Okay. These guys are fucking idiots.
Oh, you mean them?
Man.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about us. Jeez.
Oh no, you guys are fine.
Yeah.
You guys are fine.
Okay. I just got a notification that this show is on right now. Oh my gosh.
The smartest thing that ever came out of Kamala's mouth is Willie Brown's dick.
Golly.
Well
That
done.
is like the ultimate O face. Gee whiz.
Hey, Steve, going back to that last picture you had up, could you bring
This
it up?
one? These two
The four-
schmucks?
Yeah. Now this one and the
Four
I don't know if
schmucks?
you got it. Yeah, you notice these guys and that guy with the hat. They have a particular smug little smile on them. It's like
Yes.
it's like the Ilhan Omar smile. It's like always there. It's like this little thing. It's just little
Yeah.
smile.
4 of them. It's like name this band. Okay, the Foreskins.
I was gonna say it looks
All
like
right,
a
so we're
great
gonna go to this
advertisement for
one.
Xanax.
Yeah, there you go. The same little
So we're Gen Z voters, and we all proudly voted for Kamala Harris. Real men support Harris. Here, what do you guys know? Any of the issues with this?
Well, there are no real men in that picture.
I did not
Yeah,
know you could
there's not a
cram that
real
many
man in
guys
that
into a
photo.
Prius.
Here's the thing. Real men. This is the issue I have with this tweet that this schmuck said. Real men support Harris. Here's the thing. Real men, if you go to the Midwest or the South or anywhere, even California, any of the states, real men, their focus is on how do I provide for my wife, my family, everything.
Mhm.
They do not care. Like my wife, we were talking and I kind of opened her eyes to some of the conspiracies I know. And she's like, she even told me, she's like, dude, Harris is weird. I was like, she's the type of person that you want to hit with a pillow. Every time she talks. Like, gosh.
A pillow full of bricks. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So the soap pillows.
Well,
from,
Emhoff
Full
would probably use something else like his fist.
yeah. But the issue, and I talked to her about this, I was like, and I said, the thing about, and she asked about how do men feel about this? I was like, men don't care. Like if my wife says, I want you to vote this way, because any guy who's like, I'm voting for Harris for all these things, it's because they've been to me and they're not real men, even though they're dads, it can happen. And I told my wife, I was like, look, you're never going to tell me who to vote for. You're never going to tell me vote for this person because of my reproduction rights and all that stuff. Like I said, look, it comes down to, I'm going to say, this is what this house is going to vote on. That's what it comes down to. And in my personal opinion, if I say we're going to vote for Harris, cool, we're going to vote for Harris. Or if I'm going to say we're going to vote for Trump, it's because I've done the research and I've done, and yes, even though this sounds very much of bagging on women, it doesn't. Because in my opinion, the man of the house is the one who has to provide. It's the one who says, look, we're doing this. We're going to move here. We're going to do this and that. The reason why we're doing these decisions is because this is how I feel like I'm going to provide. Whether it's going to be like if a guy says, look, honey, we're voting for Harris because I feel like this is how I can provide for you. Or we're voting for Trump because this is how I feel like I can provide for you. And my wife totally understands that. But here's the other thing. I don't know who she voted for. If she voted for Harris, okay, that's cool. It comes down to this is what I feel best for my family. It's not. It comes down to that pretty much, and a lot of women really fucking hate that because it's like it's not taking away women's voice. It's not. It's pretty much me saying, look, this is how I feel this family needs to go because I'm going to put work and put effort into providing. And in the end, whoever gets nominated as the president, I'm still going to work my butt off. It doesn't matter. That's the issue I have when it says real men vote. It's like, don't fucking say that. Just say, this is who we voted for. Cool. If you say real men, I can tell you're not a fucking man. You're just a beta. You're just being paid. We know how fucking much you got paid to do all the shit you talked about on X. It's a good. Here's the other thing. It's a good amount of money, and I would have taken that money.
Yeah.
$200,000 a year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Did you notice one of those guys in that last picture? They were wearing the white dudes for Harris hat as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them was doing it. It was kind of like it's like the same rule. Like I remember when I was living back in Oregon, there was a restaurant in Gresham, Oregon called Heidi's Delicious Food, and I was like, "Is it really delicious, Heidi? I mean, or are you just like kind of like, are you kind of like throwing out your own self pat on the back and stuff for that?" It's kind of the same thing. It's like real men and stuff like that. If you have to like say something like that, like especially describing yourself, that's kind of setting yourself up for a failure right there.
And I know Andy joined in the on the panel. He's in the background somewhere.
Hale Graybush.
How I know is because I accepted his joining and his chat in the $200,000 to be a gay prostitute.
You accepted his what? What did you accept?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
He accepted his food.
I've got a story from today actually that my wife came home with. Exactly what you were just talking about. So she has a coworker who is very pro Kamala for the emotional reasons, and her husband works 3 jobs. 3. And he begged her, he's like, please vote for Donald. He's like, I'm trying to provide for you. I've got 3 jobs. I'd like to have only 2 or maybe 1. And the thing about the Puerto Rico came out the other day, and she went on tilt and went nuts. And then so she was on the phone with him earlier today. My wife tells me, she's like yelling at him. She's like, don't vote. Don't vote. She's trying to tell him not to vote for Trump, knowing that he's working 3 jobs to support her.
But
isn't that something?
My abortions.
And I thought of this story, and they're out there with this narrative of telling ladies to lie to their husbands about who they're voting for, and they're saying that the husbands are being all this patriarchy and telling them how to vote and wagging their fingers, when the opposite just happened.
Sean, I'm telling you, you're using logic again. That's your biggest problem right now. You're using logic and common sense.
I feel bad for this poor guy who's got 3 freaking jobs.
Yeah.
And he's like, can you please, I'd like to not work 3 jobs for you.
Yeah. It's like,
Here's the issue I have with the whole abortion conversation. And Sean, I think you're frozen a little bit. And Andy's about to join us.
Oh, he looks good.
Yes.
Oh,
good.
I talked to someone about this earlier today. When people bring up the whole abortion rights and all that, whatever, here's the thing. If you're an adult, you can do whatever you want. If you want to be one of the 789 genders, go for it. Me, I grew up being adopted. I find out my birth mom was going to abort me. And she decided, you know what, I'm going to give him up to adoption. And I'm very grateful on that. And I don't really talk about that side of it as much of who I am, because it's like, it's not that important. But when it comes down to when women say we need our reproductive rights, well, here's the other funny thing. Do men get the rights when it comes to draft the military? Because guess what? We get picked. You don't. It's that simple. And here's the other thing. I'd rather have it be men picked in the military to go and fight all these wars than women.
Mhm.
I'd rather have just men as police officers than women. But guess what? It's when you nitpick all these things. It's like, dude, you're going to talk about abortion rights and all these things, and it's like, dude, talk to someone who found out. Oh yeah, my mom was going to abort me when she was really young. Like that kind of is the earth shattering thing. But I have a new segment, everyone, and I don't have the image for it, but it's called "Stupid People."
Yay! I'm glad to hear for that.
Picture George.
It's kind of like "Don't Be That Guy," but it's a little bit more fun. All right, so here's this one on TikTok. I did a video of pretty much just saying we should vote logically, not emotionally. I didn't pick who I was going to vote for and all that stuff. Y'all can see right behind me. It's Harris 2020, Make America Great Again. I'm just kidding. This person said, and these people didn't understand. That's the other thing. When you leave a comment, it's there forever because we can all do screenshots. This person said, no, we are thinking about who the person is. Trump is a loser, and regardless whether you said or not, you're a Trump supporter, not happening. What the? I thought my
Nothing
grammar
that
was
makes
bad.
sense.
We'll see at the polls tomorrow. Here's the thing. I liked it just because it was funny. And this person said, I voted for women's bodily autonomy, the middle class, and the continuation of NATO. What? Using my lady brain logic. Well, there you go. And also my lady feelings. Well, you proved my point. Hope that helps.
That was the worst
And then-
grammar I ever heard.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's good that you have their usernames, because tomorrow you can go ahead and
yeah.
send them messages.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, definitely.
Oh, it gets better.
Owl
This
lover.
one, the next one is hilarious because of what I almost did next. How shocking. Another white man telling us, calm down. What a privilege it is to say that it shouldn't matter and we should all get along. We are out here fighting for our literal lives. Are you fucking dying? Are you in the Middle East?
Literal,
You
like is that
stand
not
to
no.
lose. Yeah, you stand to lose nothing. I can't be friends with someone who doesn't care if I live or die, Steve. Here's the problem I have with that.
You know who that
assumed
is?
She's
I'm
under the
white.
assumption that you want to be friends with her.
It's like, do you know who?
Well, that too. But she assumed I'm fully
Woman,
white.
I wouldn't piss on your teeth if your mouth caught on fire.
Here's the other thing. She assumed I'm
Gary.
all white.
I
I'm
remember that.
Egyptian also.
Yeah.
You're
She
welcome.
She assumes
Welcome,
you're-
Andy.
Hey,
Welcome to
Andy.
the 2-year
Hey, I know that guy.
election night shenanigans.
So you're officially into the terrible twos.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's filling too.
How's your week been, man?
Well, not too bad. Better than like a couple weeks ago. I had a colonoscopy, which is never fun, but getting good results and there's clean as a whistle was good news. Dad died of colon cancer. His brother had it. My first cousin had it. So getting a clean bill of health was like, I'll take that. That's pretty good. Then of course we got the news from James Vanderbeek that he's actually got colorectal cancer. So men out there, get yourself screened for this stuff. Watch my dad die like this, and it is not fun. It is not a pleasant way to go. Aim for the model that I'm looking for. 98 years old with 2 hookers. Massive heart attack incoming. Boom. That's going to be my game.
Bad.
Wait, isn't that death by snoo snoo?
Yes, which is fine with me. 98 years old.
Sure.
It's probably only going to be about 37 seconds anyway, so good way to go. Boom, done.
Nice.
Well,
So
Look good,
we're
Andy.
gonna-
Like you've been to the gym recently.
Actually, just yesterday.
It's always
Going to
You
get
went
there
So-
tomorrow, too.
Andy, what would be your? He's showing off. I actually
Is
almost
it
thought
just
about going
this way or this way?
I
Okay.
actually almost
that way.
so for this episode I almost went shirtless with a cigar not lit because I'm in the bedroom and almost wanted to do the whole Andrew Tate thing and just have fun with that. But then I was like, dude, I'm really white from here up. I was like, there's not enough sun where I live to get me tanned.
So you're
There's
not
no
walking
Egyptian
around
on your
in
torso.
So you're not really.
No.
It's all those forest fires.
Yes.
Blocks the sun out.
So
smog.
with today, there's a couple people who have not played this game. This is one of my favorite subjects because Canadian Spider-Man, he just told me I'm dealing with technical difficulties. So he can't play this one.
Oh, God damn it.
And I know. You know where I'm going with this one.
Yes.
Because guess what? It's a lot of fun, guys. It's pretty much spot.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you done this one, JRC?
No, I think you guys started this while I was gone. So
We have 3 people.
I know.
All right. So
afraid.
pretty much this segment is it's pretty much a good dating advice for guys who are wanting to learn how to date. How to spot, because today a lot of days some dudes are like, I'm a woman, blah blah. And this kind of helps guys to kind of spot it. Now, we don't have any video or them talking because that would give away the whole segment. But here, Man-O-Rama, I like to figure out if you guys can figure out if it's a dude or a chick. Now, here's the thing. If you get it wrong, it's okay. We don't judge as
we do.
much.
We only judge Canadian Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. We judge real hard. So the whole idea is we go around the table and y'all pick and I let you know. All right, guys. Andy, is that a dude or a chick?
I'm going to say that's a man. Look at the neck there and the jaw. A little. Whenever there's way too much makeup, I'm just going for my default as like, yeah, it's probably a guy.
Okay. I had to zoom out a little bit. JRC.
I'm kind of on the same. I'm kind of on the same thing. I mean,
Okay.
that does kind of have that Adam's apple hump right there. So, yeah.
All right. Fett.
Guy.
A guy. All right. Sean.
Dude.
Vincent.
Okay, she's got her head tilted back, so it's not actually an Adam's apple if you look at it. It's just the way the head's being tilted. I'm going to go against the grain. I'm going to say it's a chick.
All right. Now, what do you think Canadian Spider-Man would say?
Chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he would have said right off the bat. He wouldn't have gone into detail. He would just.
Yeah. He'd be like, "Oh yeah." That's a dude.
Okay, I got it wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't trust anything anymore.
I know, right?
That's a pretty fair assumption right there. Yeah.
Vincent, is this a hombre or senorita?
Can you zoom in just a bit, please?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Thank you.
Where do you want me to zoom in?
How about those teeth? My God. Wow.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Those are veneers.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
those are veneers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Guy on this one.
All right. Fett.
Pretty hairy forearm there. And I have to go, dude.
I didn't see
Wow. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with dude as well.
All right. Fett. Do you think dude or chick?
Dude, definitely dude.
All right. Andy.
I'm thinking it's a guy because I'm looking at the brow ridge.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it looks a little too prominent.
All right.
And you notice like there's something that happens. Like, so I have a theory on a couple of these things. So, like, you guys out there that are struggling with these things, you go out and it's like you're having a conversation and like you're talking to somebody and you just like, man, I can't believe how hot it was. It's just like it was so hot. Like, man, my balls were just sticking to my leg. You know what I mean? If they reflexively say yes, then
Yeah.
So that kind of solves the problem there. But one thing about this, like they always try to pose more female than females.
Mm,
That's
yes.
yeah, definitely. That's a good
All
point.
right. Sean, what do you think?
That well, first, as my father would say, he would have said that person could eat corn on the cob through a chain link fence.
Okay, what is
That
that?
is
Oh,
that's
another
a
thing his dad
man,
said
baby.
was,
That's a
all
man.
cats are gray in the dark.
Yeah, I think that's a guy, and not just because of the brow, but the shoulder. That is a muscular shoulder up there.
Yeah. Hold on.
You can stop back there, Steve. I don't think you can.
So that is a dude.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can see the upper lip.
Mm-hmm.
Now there was another one. I talked to Gary about this, and I showed him two. There's one where this dude his. Here's the other thing. It looks pretty. I'll say this: money well spent. Money well spent,
Two of
and
these,
you could see by the neck. That's the other thing. All right, it gets funnier. All right, Andy, dude, hombre or senorita?
Ooh, this is tough because you're getting distracted by the tits, and like in the angle. Like, what bothers me is the So there's a thing here. Let's see. Steve? Can you give me your full screen here? I don't know if you can do that. Okay. All right. So when you're looking at like skull structure on this, okay. So like, no, like put me on full screen. I don't know if you can. Anyway, all right. So
Yeah.
So here's the thing. When you're looking at a man's profile, okay, stuff you learn in art class. So the jawline here, where it comes underneath the ear, is not a 45. It's not a 90-degree angle. It's more slanted like this, and it's more pronounced on a man's jaw. So the distance from the ear to the top of the jaw is considerably greater than on a woman, where like on this here on me, this would come up to about here to go into the jawline like this. Now, there's some surgeries where they go in and they shave some
Don't
of that
start
down.
sculpting.
What's that?
Don't start sculpting. You got
No.
a thing right there.
So yeah, this is flexible as this silicone.
Okay.
So I can, anyway, but so you look for stuff like that. Also the in here you have the ocular bones here like this. So what the hell do they call them? The anyway, you have the Neanderthalic ridge here, and the cheekbone is more pronounced here. It's more heavily muscled. With women, you'll see the cheekbone is usually a little bit more pronounced, and it's kind of thinner as you do there. Now, when you're looking at this specific picture, okay, you put that person back up again, and if you look at the way that they are holding that, and I'm assuming that all these photos, because we all know that a woman never ever does this, like takes her phone, does click, it's like click, 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 click,
Yeah.
and does 27 different pictures and picks the best one, and again then runs it through a filter and stuff. But if you look at the way that they're standing and holding themselves there, it is doing this, picking the most obscure photo that they can get. I'm going to say it's a guy.
Okay. Not bad. That's a well thought out process of everything. More than I thought. Canadian Spider-Man. God damn you fucking Canadians. Comic relief. Is this a hombre or senorita?
Dude.
It's Canadians all look alike.
Dude. All right, Vincent.
Dude.
Is this a dude?
Dude.
That's a total dude.
All right, that's a dude.
Yeah, it's a dude.
Damn it!
Wait. Yeah.
What?
I was gonna say I didn't vote.
Oh, what do you think? Damn it, I
Zoom
even
into
said the
zoom
answer.
into that right knee. That's a dude. Look at the knee. When you zoomed out, I saw the knee.
Oh yeah,
right,
you're right.
on the right leg. That.
All right. So this is only for Fett, Andy, and GRC. Dude or a chick? And Mike.
I'm gonna say that's a chick. And here's why. Like, although it's hard to tell. See, because here's another thing too. Because she's white. So, but there's a couple of things here. The tricep on the left arm is a little pronounced, which is kind of scary. And it looks like there's a bracelet here, kind of disguising the thickness of the wrist. Yeah, I think that's going to be a guy.
Okay. JRC.
Dang, that's a hard one. I'm looking at it actually. Once again, when Andy, now that Andy brought up about jaw lines and everything, I'm looking at her I don't know, the jawline like right on the left side, right above the ear. I mean, it does look a little more square. So, that one's kind of a tough one, but. And I'm from Oregon, so I've kind of seen people do really bad crossovers, if you know what I mean. But that one's a hard one. I'm actually going to go with dude on that one as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sean.
Did we get an answer on the last one? What they were?
Yeah, it was a dude.
Oh, was okay. This kind of looks like Megyn Kelly.
It does. I didn't. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is a lady.
Okay. Set.
It's a very feminine looking hand, and I wish I could see her shoulders a little better because typically you could fit, if you're looking at a man straight on, you could fit a head on either side, and it would fit within the shoulders. Where a woman, her shoulders are like inset, so you couldn't fit two heads. You got one on either side. So I'm thinking this is a woman.
Okay. Mike, what did you say?
Something weird about those teeth. I don't know. I'm gonna say dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a dude.
Yeah, it's a dude.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Again,
Right.
like if you look at the way that the posture is, it's hiding things. So
See, I make it difficult.
it's doing that. Like, well, yeah, but what I'm saying is they're so if okay, we're all on YouTube, and Steve is a rare thing on YouTube. What is that?
A dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve doesn't wear a baseball hat all the time. Most people, sorry, Darcy, most people that are wearing baseball hats do it for a reason because, like, I don't want you to see how, like, my hair's thinning like mine is. But it's like, so, and why do they do that? Because they're self-conscious of something, so they know that I want to cover this up. If you look at these positions they do, they're covering up the things that will tell on them.
Yeah.
Body language stuff.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go to the next one. I like this game very much. All right, guys. Vincent.
Dude. Because unless
Dude.
I see an actual functioning vag that's not made of shark cartilage, they're all dudes.
Andy.
That's definitely a guy. Look at the way the shoulders are pulled back because on men, one of the surgeries they get is they shave part of the clavicle and pull it over so it shortens it, so the shoulders are tighter. But those shoulders, look at the position of the collarbones; they're pulled way back, and look at that portion on the jawline just below the ear. It's much longer than it should be, and the jaw in front is more square.
Does everyone agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a dude.
Yep.
Well sold, though. I got to give that one an A for effort right there.
Severe.
It is. It's because you were looking at the tits, weren't you?
Yeah. Well.
Also the head is kind of cocked. It's open. Like I didn't see much concealment there. It was open.
Yeah.
Like what we were talking, but there's deception.
Andy should be in CSI.
Mike.
Make the collarbones though.
Mike,
Okay.
is this a hombre or senorita?
Well, you know what? I'm going to say senorita.
All right. Jersey.
I'm actually gonna. Actually, when you brought up that, I was like going to say, yeah, I believe that's a woman.
All right, Sean.
Lady, I think because I see the shoulders are kind of sloped downward. There's nothing prominent there.
All right. Fett.
Girl.
All right, Andy.
Okay, I'm suspicious. I'm looking at the prominence of the bone in the wrist at the top of the radius. So that
Right about here.
Yeah, right there. That's poking out a little bit, but it could. But I'm looking at the shoulder. See, the collarbone right there is kind of going up at an angle, but it doesn't look severe enough. Now, like I said, there is a surgery they can do, but she's wearing a tank top, which would show some scarring if that was the case, unless they like went in and did the arthroscopic thing, which I don't know that they can do. But I'm going to say woman. So I figure you'll throw one in there just to keep it interesting.
That's a dude.
Okay.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Wow.
You're right on the wrist.
That's the best one so far, actually.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, again, it's the photo. It's the choice of photo, because again, like one thing that they do that's much like women is like there's no accidental pictures. It's chosen. It's picked. It's like this is like a dating profile picture. So you're going to put one on there that makes you look the best, and that's the thing that's going to happen. So you're picking and choosing. There's a video out today of like this redhead out there and does all that, keeps the camera real close and stuff like that. And then and he's like, yeah, you're checking out a dude, and it's like, whoa! You jump back, and it's like, holy shit! It's like scary. So you really have to, that's the thing. One photo at a certain angle. It's really, really hard to tell because they are trying to disguise things. This is a very innocent, very nonchalant kind of thing, and like that's what I'm saying is like that wrist looks a little bit too pronounced to be. But there are women that have but in retrospect now it's like there's usually a ratio between if you have a woman who is thicker, big bone. They're usually carrying a little bit more mass to them, because usually for women to get that thicker bone structure, they have to be doing like weightlifting, things like that, which build up muscle. So it's very hard to get like the bone structure without the muscle. So, but it's common in men.
Yeah. This one though, nothing's being oversold here.
Right.
Also, that made it a little difficult.
Now this one, it got me. That's the other thing. I saw this and I was like, this is a very Midwest type girl. Like if I was single at a bar, I'd be like, she looks attractive, until she's like, hey, how you doing? I was like, whoa, hey, Joe Pesci. I don't want to deal with that. All right, so our last one, everyone. We all know how this game goes.
That's a
dude. That's a wildebeest.
I believe that is Satan.
If yeast infection had a face, it would be Nancy Pelosi. But we got that instead.
Yeah. Usually it's Big Mike, but Well, that is our homebrewer senorita.
How did we all do? Did you track our success rate?
You guys did pretty good. I know the last one before. What's her name? Yeah, that was a little rough for you guys. I can tell. Just because I knew that was going to get you.
Yeah, it wasn't
the first
glam.
one-
That last person wasn't all glammed out. It was just like a normal.
Yeah, that
Well,
looked like you said, a Midwest girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one, Canadian Spider-Man, like I'm packing my bags. I'm gonna buy the house. I'm gonna bring. Oh, hold up. He's coming on.
Oh,
Hold up.
E.
Hold up.
Spider-Man.
We're gonna do
What's
this
your
all over
number,
again.
eh?
Just for him.
Spider-Man.
Oh,
Canadian Spider-Man. Can you hear us?
it's anonymous.
Yeah,
All right.
yes, I can hear you.
Now, Canadian Spider-Man, we're gonna do Hombre Senorita, but you're the only one. Have you watched any of this?
No, I just got up and running. I had serious power
Okay.
outages. Hello, gentlemen. Hi, good evening. Sorry I'm late.
Guys,
Yeah,
you're
power
I had to
missing
go over.
something.
I'm on my brother's phone. I had to go steal his phone.
All right. So, everyone, you're about to bask in probably the funniest thing ever. Canadian Spider-Man, we all did Hombre or Senorita. You get to choose if it's a dude or a chick all by yourself. So, this is all on you. So, I'm going to bring up the pictures. Yeah. This is, guys, get ready for probably the most mind-melting breakdown of emotional man right here. All right. Canadian Spider-Man, is this a dude or a chick? He went silent. He's like, I'm not playing.
Oh, no. What? How do I? Oh, I don't have Rumble up and running.
He's on a phone.
You don't?
No, I don't. I don't know how to work this on a phone. This is my first time on a phone. I can't see what you see, obviously.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Damn it. Well, we'll bring it back next week.
I was gonna say he lit the fire already. So.
Well, I did. You know what? I bet you. I can find you on my other phone. But yes, no, I'm happy to be here. It took a lot to be here. You have no idea. How are things going? How are things going?
It's going pretty good. I'm going to ask you this. I've asked all the guys who come on. I know Gary's going to come on soon. What has been your favorite episode? Or favorite topic, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite topic. Wow. I got to say the Father's Day episode. The Father's Day episode where what a role our fathers or the father figures played in our role as roles in our lives. So I got to say that was that was one of my favorites.
Okay. Andy, what was your favorite topic?
I have to agree, Father's Day, because I think there's nothing more important for a man than having a good role model as your father. And if you don't have one, whether you're missing a father completely or whether you've had a bad father, it also gives you a model that you're going to be more involved, you're going to be there, and what not to do. So.
Nice. Yeah, indeed. So. All right.
Up to dads.
No, I said the other one. Yeah. I don't use a phone.
Oh, was that Mrs. Crusader?
Yeah, that was Mrs. Crusader.
There we go. Cool.
Oh,
nice.
Steve. Hi, Steve. I have you on another screen, on another device. I can now see you on YouTube.
Ooh, we can do it.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Well,
I think I can see senoritas and senoras. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right, Steve. He's ready. He's ready for a senior.
Oh, you ready?
Right. Yeah, he's ready.
Yeah, I have you on my other device.
Okay.
Yes. Ooh, when I look over there, it's like, yes. Tripping myself out here.
All right. Canadian Spider-Man. A dude or a chick?
Yes, sir.
It might be a little delay.
Yeah, I suspect there is. Wow, what a good-looking panel we have today. It's hard to see in this mask.
Then maybe take the mask off.
They are all dudes. They are all dudes.
You
on
think
the
they're
panel.
all dudes?
Yeah, on the panel. Yeah.
Okay.
So
what about
that is a girl. That is a hot chick. Right?
Survey says
a dude?
No way. No. Whoa.
Hey, Spider-Man, dude or chick?
Let me. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. I don't know. Okay, now my phone is showing me pictures of Trudeau. I'm sorry.
Well, anyways,
and I don't know it. Yeah, I lost
we'll
you.
bring it back next week. Don't worry. And
Yes.
Gary is
seriously, it's true. Fuck. It was. He's the last. Jeez, and we still don't know about him. Happy November 5th, by the way.
I know Gary is in the background. If you choose the mic down below, you can find what mic you want, and then you can turn the camera on, and we can all see you. There he is. Whoa, we saw him for a split second.
There he is.
Hey, how you doing, Gary?
What's up, Homo sapiens?
Doing pretty good.
Greetings.
Yeah. I bet y'all thought I was going to say like dirty homosexual or something like that. Huh?
That's promising, doesn't it?
I was waiting for it.
Yeah. So what are you faggots up to?
We played Hombre or Senorita. I would have had you in on this, but then you saw some of the pictures I showed you. How about this one?
Yeah.
So Canadian Spider-Man got the first one. He's like a chick, and I was like, well,
I see. Wow.
Oh,
Well, everything was female except for the dick and balls. So.
Right. Right. All right.
Oh man. So Gary, what has been your favorite topic that Man-O-Rama has done?
My favorite topic. I'd have to say me. Yeah. Is your broadcast really this bad in the delay? I mean, this is terrible. I can't even like I'm like, I don't know, 5 seconds behind when I'm
all right, Gary, try doing this.
Jeez.
All right, you bastard. Why did you kill my teacher?
What?
It might be the amount of people on. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is awful.
Because it wasn't
this
that
is
bad
totally
until...
like really, really bad,
that.
Poor quality stuff. And I feel very like I'm working for an amateur or something right now. You know what I mean? It's really, really bad.
That's what you get from a Canadian company.
I guess so.
I think because of the amount of people on, I don't know.
Man,
it wasn't that
atrocious.
bad until like probably 20 minutes ago.
I can drop out too. I'm the late comer, so that's not.
I'm wondering how much bandwidth is being sucked up from the.
What if some of us cut our cameras? I just cut my camera. Would that help?
Here, try that.
Doesn't look any better to me. But
it's a little delay. Well, dang it, man.
Yeah, it's terrible. I wonder if the broadcast is like this. But anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm sure you're like stuck in the middle of the earth too, aren't you?
Yeah.
It takes a while for this.
Doomcock pays for fiber optics, so.
Yeah, I mean, I know my internet's good, you know, because we have Starlink here down at the center of the earth. But anyway, what are you guys up to? What are you guys talking about right now?
Well, I was gonna give an update on Man-O-Rama for next season. Next season, so Man-O-Rama hit a point where for a couple months it was mainly doing a lot of praying and just a lot of talking and a lot of questions. And Vincent knows about this, and a few of the guys that know about this. So Man-O-Rama got picked up by KLRN Radio, probably 2 months ago, probably before October, and so next week is when Man-O-Rama will be both on Rumble, YouTube, KLRN Radio, and X. So we've reached to all 4 platforms.
Dang.
I don't know any other platforms.
I think there's 5 that you mentioned.
Well, there's the OnlyFans.
Yeah,
True.
He's
Yeah,
on
and then
OnlyFans.
there's
And I
Yeah.
think Steve's got his own
Steve.
man paper page too, which for
Steve's
those of you who don't know what that is, that's like the gay IMDb. So he definitely he's got a listing up there, and it's very accurate, and it's got some great photos.
And he's really pushing his Blue Sky profile too.
Yes, he is. I think it's got a picture of when he won the tango contest at the Blue Oyster Bar.
And now we know the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Oh, that was him. Oh,
that's Steve. That's brother Steve. Yeah, he's really good at the tango contest at the Bear Bar, as we call it.
For an Egyptian, he has an amazing amount of rhythm. Seriously.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. They call him King Tut because of the way he moves.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're right there, Stevie.
I know I'm new. Am I allowed to laugh?
Buddy?
Yeah.
I know I'm
You can
new.
laugh.
I'm not contributing to the insults, but I do want to laugh at that.
Oh, you can
Rod
laugh.
Thunderheart says lonely fans.
That's great.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, but there's been a lot of good news for Steve this week, not to mention his anniversary, but I heard Steve just got a new truck, which is great.
Congratulations, Steve. What models are Ford, Chevy?
I got.
So I can still get in the ladder to get into it.
Oh yeah, definitely. He'll need that. Steve's become one of those guys. The guys with the biggest, most jacked up trucks. They're kind of like Steve, if you know what I mean.
Is it in school bus yellow?
But congratulations, buddy. He's getting a brand new truck. It's beautiful. And what's great about it is he gets to drive me around instead of the other way around.
Well, yeah, because you're now like senior citizen, right? Like,
I am. That is true, guys. No bullshit. I got up real early the other day and I drove through McDonald's for a coffee. And I said, I want a small coffee. And they're like, okay. So I look at the receipt. It says senior coffee. They give me a discount. That's the truth.
Wait, they called you Mr. Coffee in Spanish?
Yeah. They said gotta, and it translated into senior coffee.
Okay, so you're
Mr. Coffee. By the way, these cookies, Morgan, Steve's wife, made these just for me.
Yeah.
So, and they're very good.
Are they ginger snap?
Thank you, Morgan.
No, they are. So my wife is into this whole cooking thing, and
weird women cooking.
I wish I had that problem.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I know, right? Like, no,
world's upside down now.
my wife can make bread from scratch, and
nice.
Sometimes, every once in a while, we'll do a homemade pizza, and then she did one with sourdough and then regular whatever dough you would do for pizza, regular pizza dough. And then she did one and it threw me off and I liked it a lot. She did ciabatta bread for pizza. And I'm like, this doesn't feel like sourdough. This feels like ciabatta. She's like, yeah, it's ciabatta. I was like, damn. And ciabatta is like one of the hardest breads to make from what I've been told. And my father-in-law and then my two sister-in-laws, they make really good bread. So she's like, as Mike's train comes in, be like, hey, pick us up. She did the banana bread, but she did like a cookie kind of thing. And it was so good. And then so she made a little kind of like 4 or 5 little cookies for Gary. And they were good. I ate so much of it. It's ridiculous. So yeah, my wife makes a lot of good stuff.
Nice.
You know, Steve, you do have my mailing address. Just saying.
Yeah, man.
I
share
could.
your wife cookies with everybody. Come on, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy, somebody was going to say it. I'm just sitting here
in the corner.
Here's the love.
All right, I will see if she'll make more, and then I'll send some out. But yeah, she makes really good stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. She did teach me when we first got married. She did fried chicken, and then and then she taught me. I was like, hey, I want to learn so I can cook with her and stuff.
Yep.
And she doesn't make fried chicken anymore. She only lets me. She'll thaw it out and she'll be like, you know what to do with it.
Right.
And she does not touch any of the meat. She's like, I don't know how you.
Usually
make it
that
so
happens
good.
after a few more years of marriage.
All right. Anyway,
Andy, I was about to say the same exact.
So let's look at the election.
Hey, by
Speaking
the
of
way,
meat-
I don't know if you know this, Steve, but there's
Uh-oh.
a massive power outage downtown here.
Oh, they're coming.
We're walking from the restaurant back to the lodge here, and like a whole bunch of the downtown blocks are shut down. I don't know if there's polling around here, but that's California bullshit for you.
I know,
The
right?
poll's still open right now?
No, they closed. I think they closed at 6.
Around here?
Don't communist
in
nations
Cali?
usually have power outages frequently?
Yeah.
Well,
if
usually
the
if
wind
it's
goes
hot.
to 5 knots, they shut the power off there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna look at the polling right
Right.
now. You guys will be a little bit surprised on this. Trump at 210 and Kamala Ding Dong is at 112. Everybody.
Actually, I have him
Is
at
he going
211.
to take the blue belt?
Well, who knows,
don't
guys?
know.
Remember, they haven't
He only
counted
needs one
all
of them.
those votes that are coming in at 3 a.m. yet.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's,
I'm waiting for
it'll be close.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Can
to
you
find
scroll
out
And
how many
Arizona
they need.
counts slow, remember, it takes them 10 days.
They have to find out how many they need before they can tell you how many they have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So a little bit about what's gonna happen next season.
It's hard when you can't count them.
They don't know how to count everybody.
Yeah.
Is
Hanging
Man-O-Rama will be on KLRN Radio as well as YouTube, X, and Rumble. Nothing changes. Lego build will be pushed to maybe once a month, and then maybe another podcast, but mainly Man-O-Rama will be on multiple platforms. I'm very blessed that Man-O-Rama got asked because of all the good-looking guys on the show that don't show up on the camera. Also, Vincent.
My lighting is bad. I need a new ring light, and I have to make some arrangements.
Your OnlyFans ring light.
Embrace the dank.
Yes.
Embrace the dank.
The dank.
So
What about
that's
the
the only-
dank, Mo?
And also, sometime in the summer of next year, there is going to be a get together with the guys who've been on the show, who want to be on camera, to go to Vegas, and we're going to do a cooking episode in the summertime. So that's the only big get together, and there will be a little documentary video of us going to a gun range or whatnot, and spice it up a little bit.
Hey, man, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. We don't need that shit in a documentary, man.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
sometimes
if Canadian Spider-Man's there, guess what? Vincent and I have something in store.
Yeah, we have plans for our Canadian friend.
Yes.
Oh, we have plans.
And
Oh, really?
Oh,
my mom lives there, you guys. My mom lives there, so she would love to host.
Are you sure about
Not in that
that?
way.
Well, we don't know if we want to invite your mom to our kind of parties in Las Vegas, man.
Party at
Sean,
Sean's mom's house. So,
yeah, but I don't
my
know,
mom is
man.
cool.
I don't know.
See, I'm aware your mom may be the coolest mom in the known universe, but this get together is probably going to involve drunken full frontal nudity at some point.
Now,
Yes,
wait,
definitely.
whoa,
Except
Vincent.
Canadian Spider-Man for sure.
Yeah.
Such lovely
Yeah,
boys.
That's what I said. We have
Me and a live deer heart. One
plans
buck
for
naked.
Canadian Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Now, wait. My mother said
all about
on
wood.
the air on 97.1 KLSX that she would sleep with Ron Jeremy. My mom said that on the air.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah, well, we probably don't want to repeat that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
congratulations.
she did it to
Ron
win me
Jeremy.
money, but she said it. She said it. She's pretty cool.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know how to react to that now.
Yeah.
So that's
anyway. Back to the election results.
yeah.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Yeah.
I just outed my mom.
You sure did.
Now you're
You're
grounded.
gonna die now.
You're grounded.
Oh, man.
I know.
See, the beauty about doing an
Sports and
episode
weather after the break.
Yeah. The beauty about having a topic that isn't a real topic is you don't have to plan anything.
What a productive, non-lazy way of looking at it, Steve.
Well, you know, you have the 2-year anniversary of a show and you have an election. It's like, what else are you going to talk about?
Yeah.
Your mom hooking up with Ron Jeremy?
That's bonus content.
Yeah.
I'm not going to live that.
Yeah, if you guys,
that should be.
No, it's sealed in.
No, Steve,
Nothing huge. I heard in Vegas. Going on.
John, if you come to Vegas,
that has to be content for the Patreon subscriber.
I'll give you a poster of him to give to your mom. And I'll be like, here you go.
She met
him. Be a cardboard cutout or something like that. I don't know. Make it a little more interesting.
Oh man. But I know Tyler's gonna jump on soon, so that's gonna be a lot of goofballs. He's like, "Can we talk about this stuff?" I realize with Tyler, him coming on to Man-O-Rama, he's the type of guy who's gonna be as edgy as possible. Because when we did the conspiracy episode last week, he's like, "Can I talk about this?" And I was like sweating the entire time. I was like, "No, we're not going to talk about this." He's like, "Come on." I was like, "No, we're not going to talk about that. YouTube will literally ban me." He's like, "Come on, live a little." So I was like, "No, we're not going to
really say it like that.
Tell to wait till next week.
Yeah, next week.
When you don't have to worry about YouTube so much.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey guys, I'm going to sign off because I got to take care of some stuff. But hey, congratulations, happy anniversary!
Thank you, man.
And I'm glad all you folks out there went and voted. I'm real happy about that. Yeah. Okay, you guys. See you later.
Yeah.
All right, take care.
All right, take care, man. Now, here's a question I have for you guys. What is a topic you guys would like for us to bring back to Man-O-Rama, whether it's a topic that we've already talked about or a new one?
Why hot dogs come in packs of 12 but buns in 8?
Yeah.
The mystery continues.
I mean, we were talking about conspiracy theories. I think that's a good one right there.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
It is a good one.
Why is that?
Why is
I know.
I have a suggestion.
Price gouging.
The
bum cartel.
Yeah.
How about an important lesson that you learned from a male figure that wasn't your dad, like a coach, a teacher, or something like that?
Caitlyn Jenner, Big Mike. No, that's a good one. I like that one.
In a maid outfit.
Yeah, like an important male figure, the father figure in your life that wasn't dad.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that is. Vincent, what about you? What?
What about me?
I'll let him go first.
Vincent, what is a topic that you would like to talk about?
Right offhand, I can't think of one. Seriously. I mean, because you've covered a wide range of topics. And, I've participated in some of the discussions, but I think maybe we could probably follow up with another thing on mental health.
Yeah.
Men's mental health at any rate. Because I don't care about women's mental health because they drive us crazy. So they're on their own. But talking to your brothers, getting shit worked out, maybe going to get help if you need it. Shit like that,
JRC.
Well, I mean, me, I've been gone for like almost a year, but so I don't know if there's like new or old ones, but I kind of liked how we talked to this is before I left. Talk about Well, I like talking about guns and stuff and what's the importance of self-defense and
And
everything.
we're banned from YouTube. Way to go.
Yep, okay.
I'm
Oh,
just-
sorry. We're talking about the boomsticks. I don't what's the alternative word that people
Hole
use?
punchers. No,
Hole
I'm
punchers.
just
Okay, yeah. Okay. Anyway, the 3-ring hole punchers. And but I think a topic of like I love talking about things about like self-defense, not only physically but also mentally, get to know knowledge and stuff, why just not accepting something, like biggest thing, not just accepting something good or bad just because it makes you feel good, but like why is it truly good or bad?
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people do that
All right.
anymore. Especially a lot of guys don't do
Well,
that.
there you go. Rod brought up a good one in the chat. Basic car or vehicle repair.
There you go.
We can do another car one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Andy, what's a topic that you would like to have that we haven't done or that we've done that you would like to bring back?
Artistic jawlines. Sorry.
And yeah, you're mute, Andy.
Yeah.
How about some like ways that being a masculine man has how it makes a relationship better, a romantic relationship better. So having been on the other side of this, where when I was younger, I tried to be very accommodating. I grew up with a mother who was very unhappy, and it kind of like stuck on me, like that I thought that I was supposed to make women happy. And it never really worked out that way because I was kind of busy I wasn't really doing my job. I was basically kissing her ass too much. And then that led me down a whole self-destructive path when that kind of crashed and burned. But what you find as you get older is that the more self-assured you are and the more traditionally masculine you are, the better your relationship will be. Men often will they go by this bullshit of happy wife, happy life. Ugh. No, that's bullshit. It's like, happiness, you know what happiness is? It's unhappy is shit, I lost $20. Happy as well, I found $20. It's a wave. It comes and goes. You can't.
It's temporary.
Yeah, you can't try to do these things and expect a positive result that is just going to appear out of thin air. So examples that we can give where we've experienced some things like this, we can look, because if we start talking to people that are like 50 years and older, we're preaching to the choir. Everybody knows this stuff. That's not helping the situation. Our goal should be is to try and reach younger audiences, younger men who need a little bit of advice coming from somebody who's done some stupid ass shit and made these mistakes. So if we come along with some examples about here's how I screwed up and it led me into this. Don't do what I did. Try and go the other way and things go better. So because somebody may hear one of these stories and they may relate to something that I've been through, may relate to something that Mike's been through, may relate to something Steve's been through, and so forth. But that's what you're really trying to get across and get, so nobody feels alone. It's not just you going through this. Saw something on Twitter today with somebody posted that you got guys out there that are going through things and they might bottle it up inside too much and they don't have anybody to share it with. And I believe men need good male friends. And you need good male friends that will listen to you and tell you to stop being a pussy, to tell you to stop but also dude, I get it. That sucks. So yeah, that's what I would look for.
Right. Yeah. I've had friends that would tell me that. And then other times they give me a big hug.
Yep.
Depends on the situation.
Exactly. Yeah.
here's another question I have for you guys. From doing 2 years of Man-O-Rama, what have you learned from all this? What has the show taught you? What has it helped you? Because to me, I learn something new every day from this show. Like I'll rewatch some of the stuff and just hear what you guys have to say, what topics it is, and I learned something from everyone. Like Andy has pretty much corrected me live on the show multiple times. I was like, yeah, that actually makes sense. Like, what has the show done for you that helped you kind of be a better man in this sense? I can let anyone talk.
Okay, so for me, I've been through some shit. I don't want anybody to ever feel bad for me or anything like that. But I've been through some rough stuff, and it hurts when you go through that. But if I can pass on a little bit of wisdom to somebody else that maybe makes them avoid that, or maybe even lets them know that these things are a possibility, so they're not blindsided by it. My suffering wasn't for nothing. And when you said that you wanted to do something like this, I was like, yeah, I definitely like to be part of that, because if you keep these things to yourself, you keep it bottled up, and then people think that they're the only ones that go through it. But if you can put it out there, that means like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I went through this, and maybe I went through this because maybe God knew that I could deal with it. So that's saying that like God never gives you anything you can't handle. Yeah. Well, if that's the case, and I'm doing something and I go through it and I'm able to share that perspective to somebody, it will help them avoid or make it better for them, then it wasn't for nothing. And that's what it's given me. It's given me a little bit of, feeling like that I've contributed something to somebody at some point.
Yeah.
Like don't waste the pain.
Yeah. Exactly.
Vincent, before you have to head out, is there anything you would like to say? Or did he just totally jet out? He probably did. That Shakespearean dick.
He threw down like a smoke bomb and disappeared.
You know what? There's gonna be one nice Christian lady, but like, you guys are so offensive. I was like, no, that's just us talking love.
And then, in a puff of flatulence, he disappears.
Yeah.
I can smell it through the screen.
What's a topic that you would like us to talk about on this podcast? Because I know you've been on a couple times, and I want to get you on this show a lot more. And because usually our schedules don't match up very well because of work and all that stuff, which is totally fine. It happens. But what's a topic that you would like, dude, this is what I want you guys to talk about?
Well, I was on an episode in the past where somehow we ended up talking about, like Andy said, I've been through a lot over the last year and a half myself. And I know a lot of people in our community have lost, relationships and stuff, whether it's through divorce or people are passing on and things like that. And, it's nice. It's not nice, but to know that other people are going through it too, and to be able to talk to them about these situations, it really helped me a lot. And, maybe you could do a little more of that,
Okay. Yeah. I like that. I know I'm talking to Rick, who's been on the show quite a few times now, and we're trying to blend in his podcast and this podcast to when you don't know what to say and you're just trying to ramble on, that's what you get. You get stuttering. Today, Junior. He mentioned, he's like, how about we blend our both our podcasts together? I was like, that could work. Because he's doing one on election, and he's a pretty cool guy. And I just want to, I like to support KLRN Radio and give them just the tip of the hat and just to give them the support, mainly because they asked me to be on their broadcast. So I'm talking to them about that. But for me, I want to do more topics on don't be a simp. Like, actually push guys to get out and do something active, whether it's build a house, work on a car, do something where they're working on their hands instead of just spending their money on a woman who's streaming or whatnot. Because let's face it, they don't really care.
So
What
you
were you gonna
just
say?
hit on something there, Steve, which, but I think your
Yes.
phrasing should be a little bit different. It's
Okay.
so, like, for example, okay, you're going to find out within the next 10 years that it's not as easy to keep that spare tire off as it's been.
Yeah.
It's incrementally creeping up on you now. You're getting closer to 40. It's like, and it's like 35 it starts. It's like, wow. And then, like, by the time you're 50, it's like full scale battle that you have to go through. Now, if I tell myself, don't eat the Halloween candy, you know what I do? I go and eat the Halloween candy. So when you say don't be a simp, it's like, it's not don't be a simp. It's like be proactive, just like you're saying, but the way you phrase it is greatly important. You have to tell people, like, you know, here's some things that you can do, you can go after. Push yourself in this direction. Don't tell yourself to not go in that direction. Because, like, look, it's Lot's wife. You know, don't look back. What she do? Because that's what happens when you tell a woman not to do something. Well, it's pretty much like all of us.
Yeah, let me add to what you just said, Andy. A lot of times people tell you, don't forget to do this. And what do you what the word you that sticks is forget. So instead you say, remember to do this, not don't forget to.
My daughter also told me something the other day.
You want to do it with the positive command.
Vibes.
My daughter told me something the other day that, like, she's learned in her education curriculum that a common thing with people with ADD, the second you say something out loud, your mind kind of like doesn't do it. You push it to the back, and so when you see yourself about to say that I'm going to go do this, like, you know, like, let's say that I'm going to make a rancorsteve action figure in a flowy dress.
You are?
I just said it.
You have already.
Now I have to do the mini skirt, so it's like, so because once you say it out loud, it gets pushed to the back. But yeah,
Get the culotte.
The buy one get one free.
Yeah, buy one get one free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I was going to say, wasn't "Don't Be a Simp" like one of our first, like the very first topic on the very first show?
It was.
Yeah.
It was. I do remember this. We did a segment called "Spot the Alpha." I got so much hate for that one segment because, because I put Jake Paul and then Logan Paul, and now that they're Trump supporters, I was like, damn it. And I put them.
Everyone can evolve, though.
Yeah, this was. I mean, this was 2 years ago, but I picked people who looked alpha, and a lot of people didn't understand. You can't tell who an alpha is based on what they wear. You could wear a suit and tie. Like, think of like Chris Hemsworth. Very butch, just very jacked out of his mind on whatever he's taking. But he could wear a suit and you wouldn't know. Like, if he's on a tank top with claws and Deadpool 3, like, yeah, you might be like, that guy could actually take you on. So the idea was, you can't judge a person based on what they're wearing. Sometimes you can. Most of the time you can't. And a lot of people hated me for that. And they're like, you can't do this and that. And I was like, whoa. And it was mostly women bagging on it. I was like, dang. So then it transitioned into Spot the Tranny, which then everyone loved because Canadian Spider-Man can't tell the difference between a man and a woman.
True.
Golly, it's like
yeah, but out in the wild, wait, here's the thing though. Out in the wild, if we saw those people, would we really be scrutinizing? No, we'd be like, hey,
are you doing
that? You know, out of curiosity, one day I would like to meet Blair White in person and see if, like, because you see Blair White on screen and it's like, wow, woman. But then she's like, oh no, I've got some, stuff under the hood here that's just like, tucked with some, airplane tape. But
Do you have Prince Albert in it?
but I'll tell you what, like, I really respect that she, and I will say she because she identifies as a trans woman. She doesn't say that I am this. She's not taking over somebody else's space. She's like, I'm this. Like, I will give you, I'll give you the respect that I feel for that because, look, it's got to be hard being a person who's like feels a certain way, but yeah, it doesn't give you the right to take over somebody else's spot. It's like there's a lot of stuff that goes in. It's like a guy. Okay, so when people say, "Oh, it must be so much easier to be your man," like no, you have no idea what it's like to be a guy. Like you're doing stuff like Andrew Dice Clay had a bit about this. Like, and when you're in school, and all of a sudden you get the random hard on, like, and all of a sudden you got to go up to the friggin' chalkboard. You're like, no, that's not. I'll take the F for today.
Good. I'll take the F.
Yeah.
Well, I mentioned this before when I first saw Blair White, and it was on Steven Crowder's podcast. I was like, wow, that's a very attractive woman. And then I heard her talk, and I was like, I don't think a woman should have that low of a voice. What's going on? I was very confused. For the first time, I was like, that looks like a woman, but that's like talking like a dude for a second. Like,
well, all I can say to that is if you heard Kathleen Turner, like, it's a good thing her movies were like Body Heat and stuff like that, so it left nothing to the imagination. You knew exactly what was what. So
yeah,
but I mean, let me ask you guys this, if I can. Like, when you see, if you saw someone like we saw those spot the senorita or not. I mean, some of them I looked at, I'm like, oh, I'm attracted to that. I don't think we need to feel bad for that because that's superficial stuff. That's two-dimensional. Like in the real world, I see people like that. I'm not even attracted to that. I'm attracted to someone with no makeup and a little freckles and the hair's a little frizzled, wearing jeans and a t-shirt with a hole in it. Real people. That's superficial stuff. So like for that game, I'm like, okay, but it's not real. It's not real life.
Sean, did you see that thing? It was out there it was a video popping around on Twitter a few weeks back. There's this girl. She's like, I don't understand that I get all made up and like guys don't look at me, but I go out to the supermarket, like throw my hair in a ponytail and all these guys are talking to me. It's like, yeah, that tells you something. So what's actually happening is like women make themselves up for each other to like as they see.
Yeah, they're competing. Yeah, and we don't care.
I had this girlfriend of mine, and I ran into her years later, and she said to me, like, I remember like I got really pissed off at you because I was laying there sick in bed, and you took a picture of me, and I said, yeah, and I still have it. Like, oh my God, I looked awful. I said, like, nope, that's my favorite picture of you. And she's like, why? She said, because I'm the only one that was allowed to see that. Yeah. And that's what made it special. So
yeah, I astound my wife every time. She'll come down, she comes out of the shower, her hair's a little wet and no makeup, her little freckles are showing. I'm like, you look so beautiful. Mm-hmm. I'm not made up, my hair's not, I don't care. That's you.
Yeah.
I said that to my wife. We were walking past this mortuary, and I said, look at that casket. You're going to look so nice in there.
I like how it hit the
asshole. Like, I try to be nice, and let's see what happens.
Well, we won't live long enough to see that, but we can envision that.
We can only hope.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to tune in on Rick because he wanted to chime in a little bit. He's doing his podcast, so I'm trying to get everything going here. I think it's just me.
Well, guys, I got to roll. I got a bunch of crap I got to get done. Thanks for having me. Congratulations, Steve. Well deserved. You've done a great job, and I look forward to seeing a lot more success in the future. And maybe we can chip in and we can send Canadian Spider-Man like an anatomically correct thing so he can study a little bit. And we will have to all chip in because we know what shipping's like to Canada.
At least I can hear you.
You'll have to pay customs on it for sure.
Something like this, something like that. You know?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Where it can like actually, maybe tell the difference. You know?
Yeah.
So, there
Yeah.
we go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, take care, Andy. Thank
Take
you
care,
for
guys.
joining.
Happy November 5th.
Later,
Bye,
Andy.
Bye, Andy.
Andy.
Hugs. Oh, he's already gone.
So I can hear you guys. I had a guy who was tuning. He was just leaving my podcast near the end. It's just me on there, but yeah. So congratulations on your election stream.
Hooray!
What?
All right. Cool. So
Let's see.
We get a poll
Senate
check?
majority. There we go.
Oh.
They took the Senate?
it's
Hang on, I'm refreshing.
they
right
just
now.
gave it to Kamala Harris or something like that. I'm only gonna stay just for a little bit because I know the guys will just be sitting in the background and they'll just be waiting, and then they'll just be like, "Is this a chick or a dude?" in the pictures because we did our hombre or senorita. It's pretty much our spot the tranny segment.
Yeah, I gotta say, one of my favorite episodes was because nobody asked me yet, and it was super late to say anything because
We don't
Canadians-
care. No, I'm kidding.
I
Go
know.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding. Was how men should vent, the venting episode.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a good one. Plus, any episode that has Canadian Spider-Man eating a deer heart.
oh, wow.
Yeah,
Man, I missed a lot, didn't I?
I did. Yeah,
Well, yeah, hold on right quick.
Sheesh.
Hey guys, hold on right quick. I'm
So-
talking to the guys on my panel right quick. I'll just say this briefly on Rick's and stuff. This is new for me, guys. So everyone on my side are like watching, like, what's going on? So my show pretty much is a men's mental health awareness show. It's pretty much helping guys how to be better men. And we kind of make fun of the Simps and the betas and all that stuff. Like, don't be that guy. But really, we do topics of how to structure and how to help guys with dating, fashion, cooking, how to build cars and everything. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Is we want to help guys in a situation where, where I have a guy going Twitter, and it's pretty much just helping guys to be men. And we don't really. I know, right? Knock it off, guys. We don't really have a political agenda. It's just mainly we just want to help guys be men, and that's our goal and our passion, and it's fun. So yeah, it's just weird that the 2-year anniversary lands on election night.
That's the best thing.
Are you sure that's a coincidence?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
I didn't realize that was election night, but I'm gonna head out.
And Trump took
I don't
Pennsylvania.
want to take all your time,
There you
but
go.
thanks for having me on for a brief moment and stuff.
Twitter.
Actually, not Rancor Steve.
Boy, this is awkward.
See if we can mess him up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know, right?
No.
See if we can mess him up.
Hi, I'm Rancor. Not Rancor Steve, aka the short
All right.
bus.
No problem, man. Thanks for having us. You guys have a blast. Oh, yes.
Dang
Nice.
it.
Steve, were you talking to yourself again? Sounds
Yeah.
like
Shut up.
yeah.
He was pulling Kamala Harris.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna circle back, everyone.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
that
be
was
a-
so.
Was that Jen Spacky or Spassky?
So
I'm gonna
pretty
circle-
much that was Rick's podcast. He's the creator of KLR Radio, and he's like, "How about you come on?" I didn't know how that was all gonna go, so that was a big old. It was interesting. I'll just say that, but yeah, I just wanted to make it brief and all that fun stuff. So, because I could hear you all in the background. I don't know who said it. Someone goes, "We should fuck up Steve right now."
Yeah, that was
Wasn't me.
That was Atlas.
That was full of me. Yep.
So here is the
Because I care.
update right now to the election. It is
do
214
this.
to 179. I'm not
And
gonna
they've already
lie,
counted California and Washington.
And Oregon. Actually, I'm looking at Fox News. It's Trump 216, Harris is 193 right now.
Wait. No, it says 230 right now for Trump. And then what did you say?
Oh.
One what?
It was according to Fox News, it was already like 193 for Harris.
Dude, she's getting smoked, guys. That whole white dudes for Harris bullshit.
Bag.
It looks like he's going to take the. Is he going to take the whole northern belt?
Yes, he might. Because he's got.
He only
Minnesota.
needs one of those states. He only needs one of them.
So so let's look at it here. He needs. No, it's not going to show me.
What up, y'all? Just joined.
Hey there. So,
who dat?
He needs Arizona. Okay, so let's here. I'll bring this back up and I'll do the map thing. I'll do the whole CNN. That's what we'll do. We'll do the CNN shit. Hey, Tyler, guess what? You're in. You want to do Hombre Senorita? Just you?
Do what?
You want to find spot the tranny? Just you?
I'll give it a go.
All right. Guess what? You're pretty good at this game. We'll figure it out. Everyone else has done it except you. And here we go. All right. Is this a chick or a dude?
It's a dude that is putting in a lot of effort, so I give him credit for that.
Wow, that was the fastest response ever.
I know, right? All right. So how about this one?
Okay.
I see masculinity in those eyes.
Okay. So you think it's a dude?
Yeah.
All right. How about that one?
I mean, they look like female breasts. I would say that's
Breasts.
a girl.
All right.
That is a girl.
You say that's
That's
a girl?
a girl.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Canadian Spider-Man in the background?
Yes. Hi. Is the internet
Oh, so you can
connected to
see.
other- Yes.
Okay, so you think that's a girl?
Yeah. Well, it's
Okay.
Yeah, if it looks like a duck, it's a duck.
All right, so Tyler, what do you say it is?
I think it's a girl.
Okay, that's a dude.
God damn it.
How about that one? Canadian Spider-Man, you can't say anything because you already know.
That is a guy because I've seen this meme before.
Damn it.
Womp womp.
It's already a meme.
All right, Canadian Spider-Man Tyler. Is this a dude or a chick?
It's Drew Barrymore.
I'm just going to assume they're all guys.
Well, no, but I mean, damn. Damn.
What do you think, Canadian Spider-Man?
Oh, I'm glad I didn't miss this.
That is a girl.
Okay. Canadian Spider-Man, that's a dude. All right, this one, guys.
I think you farted.
I think that one actually is a girl.
All right, Canadian Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, that too. Yeah, I've had similar looking girlfriends.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Guys, what is this?
I was like, oh, do we give spoilers now?
No, you can give the answer.
Okay, it's
a
a
dude.
guy. We all failed on this one. Actually,
That one got me.
Yeah.
that one got me too. So, oops.
Well, I don't
Now-
feel as bad.
Yeah.
It got me a little bit, but here's this one, guys. All right, Canadian Spider-Man Tyler.
That's David Jones.
Demon.
Oh wow!
I
that's
came
the
back from
wicked
stepping
witch
away
with
and I got to see that again. Wow.
I don't know who that is. It's a wicked witch of some kind.
Seriously.
So I'm gonna. You guys can talk amongst yourself. I'm actually gonna structure out this map because I actually have it set up to where I'm just trying to match it up to where the numbers are right, and then go from there.
Did I hear right? Trump is winning.
It's
Yes.
looking good for him
Right now, yeah.
Wow!
Battleground
Wow!
states, we're waiting on those. That's the big
Let's
thing.
see what happens at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I
We're
That's,
gonna make it too big to rig.
Yes.
Because we're gonna do a little
I brought,
CNN thing here.
I brought some
I'm just
liver.
setting up.
Oh, nice.
What is that?
Venison. Some deer liver to cook over the fire.
Liver?
Deer liver. I shot it in the heart, so there was nothing left of the heart after I shot it.
Well, that's a shame.
So that's liver.
Yeah.
That's the liver.
That's a good shot. Damn.
Thank you. I was lucky, I think.
CSM, I would eat it if I was there with you, but right now I would pass. But if I was with you, I would sample.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. Let's see if we can get that fire a little better.
I'm just trying to do. Oh, it's this one. Trying to do our CNN update report.
Happy V for Vendetta Day.
We are Legion. ESM's going to hack into all of our computers now.
Yeah. Oh, man, my computer bit the dust. The power bar exploded. The the thingy for power for it. So shit. I had to go literally over to my brother's house and beg him to use his phone because it's awesome.
Oh, thank you, Canadian Spider-Man's brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so here we go. This is the best way I can do this.
Right.
Is this right? All right. So, because I'm trying to match it up, and I feel like I'm just fucking it all up. But here we go. All right. So here's what the map I have it 168, 250, something like that. It's really 187 to 230. I'm close enough, right?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what I did wrong here. All right. Of course, he's not gonna. All right, so that's close. All right, that's pretty close, somewhere around there. All right, so this is what he would have to do to win. All right. Now, what state do you think he's gonna win? Because
Georgia.
I'll do it. He's gonna get Georgia.
I think
that's what it
for
looks
sure.
like right now.
Yeah.
So Georgia there. He's at 247 right now. What's the next one? We have Virginia, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin.
I would say give Virginia to Kamala.
He'll take Pennsylvania.
You think?
Right,
if he takes Pennsylvania, it's over.
So we'll give her Virginia. All right. Now,
he'll probably get Nevada.
Right now, they're doing New Mexico.
Is it true that might flip? I read somewhere that New Mexico is in the running for him, but it was blue up until now.
So what about Arizona?
Probably Kamala.
Let's play again. The other main district is going to go to him.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got that split district thing up there.
Right here in Arizona?
No, in Maine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are they even counting?
Part of Maine is his.
Oh, yeah, they do. So, do you think it's going to be? I think Kamala Harris will get Maine.
All of it?
Some of it.
Yeah, they're Yeah, that's right
There.
next to New Brunswick, and some of New Brunswick votes for Trudeau. It's my home province, and Maine is practically like New Brunswick. They're almost the same. It's weird.
So
But
right
Maine
now,
splits their electoral votes like Nebraska does.
I don't get why Nebraska does that. I'm from Nebraska. It makes no sense. So he has Maine. All right. So he's got half of Maine. What would be the next one? Because it would be 249 to 202. This is the part where we do the guessing game. It's kind of fun.
I would say
Michigan.
You think he's getting Michigan?
I don't
you
know.
think he's
Michigan
gonna get-
usually goes blue.
Probably not, but
Well,
he might get-
he's
I think he
Yeah,
might
it
get
usually
Nevada.
does go blue, but I'm thinking.
I'm gonna say probably Nevada, maybe.
Yeah, Nevada
No, it's not a
for-
lot, but
You think Nevada for Trump?
I think so.
looking like that anyway.
Yeah.
We'll probably get Pennsylvania.
I think so.
You think Pennsylvania?
I think so.
If he gets
I'm
Pennsylvania,
pumped,
it's
yeah, I think
over.
so.
He's got it.
So that's what
Yeah,
it looks like,
and-
Pennsylvania, and he wins.
He only
Yeah,
needs
but
to get
was I-
one of those. If he gets Nevada, Arizona, and he only needs one of those top 4 blue belt states.
Do you think he's
can
going to
take-
get Wisconsin?
He won't get Michigan for sure.
He'll.
So we'll go-
I think
Jeez.
Minnesota's going to go for Harris. Minnesota.
Oh, wait, Minnesota. He won't get Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh no, he won't get
No,
Minnesota.
definitely won't like it.
I have to. Can you just pick-
Michigan, he
Okay.
might. He might with the auto stuff and the. I mean, he might.
We'll do
I
this.
would
Mainly, Michigan is basically just Detroit that makes up. It's such a big city. They all vote Democrat. There's a ton of like farm towns there that are Republican, but they can't compete with Detroit. Kind of like Illinois with Chicago. So it
Right.
Alaska.
He's got the auto worker union guys behind him this year.
Yeah, Alaska.
Oh.
I think will go for Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alaska for sure.
And then you know what? Hawaii, after what they've been through with that big fire, and then Biden screwing up a lot of stuff over there, like showing up. What was it, like a week or 2 weeks after?
That would be a
after it happened,
surprise,
whatever
wouldn't it?
was?
I would.
Yeah, yeah.
That would
So
be
you
a
think
huge
Hawaii?
surprise.
Surprise me.
That
I
would definitely
wouldn't
be a huge surprise for
Yeah.
sure.
It wouldn't surprise me if Hawaii goes.
I think it's still going to be Democrat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
But
look
look,
at that
you
right
already
there.
have it for him there. Like I said, he only needs to win one of those blue belt states up north.
I think
know
he'll
what?
win Arizona.
I think so.
I'm thinking Arizona is going to go for Trump. Yeah. I think.
So you have Wisconsin, New
New
Hampshire's
Mexico's
going to
go
for
Harris.
I think
think-
Wisconsin's going to go for Trump.
Wisconsin.
Really?
All right.
I think so.
And then,
And I
dude, it's. I'm not gonna.
It's
sugarcoat
over
it.
now.
If he wins,
It's already over.
Pennsylvania with Michigan. Well, okay, so here's the thing: if it goes to Michigan, there's that, and then you
Oh.
have New Mexico, which it's. But here's the other thing. All right, so
I'm looking at the quarter. You guys ever look at the quartering?
yeah,
Yeah.
If you look at his, I can't. No, but this is what he's showing.
Yeah. Oh.
It looks
What's
like
his-
he's going to take the total northern blue belt.
dang.
That's over at that point. I mean,
Oh, this is interesting. It looks like Trump might take Michigan.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow.
And possibly Arizona.
I'm
Here, I'm gonna
knocking
look
on all
up-
the wood.
So-
You know, I mean, all this stuff aside, I heard someone say today that no matter who wins, they hope it's decisive and not like something really close, like 273 to 269 or something that is
Yeah.
decisive,
Yeah.
because then the country can just breathe and go, okay, we all collectively went one way. There's no shenanigans that went on that big enough to ruin it.
So here's the map to of the last election. And then look at what the map is now.
Wow.
But can you?
I can't show both. So that's
last year. That's last time.
Yeah, this was 2020, and I'm going to show you what it is right now. This is crazy, everyone. That's what it is right now.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Do it.
It's dude. And right now he's at 57 million, pretty much 58 million. I'm gonna round up, and she's at 53 million.
He could take the popular vote and electoral college.
Yeah.
It looks like Maine is swinging to Trump.
Wow.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because Maine's usually pretty blue.
So from the start of all this, there's Canadian Spider-Man hacking in a fire department, whatever.
Yep.
So from the start of the
He doesn't
election,
care. He's in Canada.
So
No,
from the
I thought
start
you were
of
gonna come without shirts, so I was gonna strip.
so so from the start of this whole entire once they tallied up all the votes, Trump has been in the lead. It's been going from like a couple 100,000 to 1 million, 2 million, now 6 million.
Even CNN is saying it's 207 to 91.
91 or 191?
91.
207? No, it's 230.
Yeah, I know it's really, but that's CNN, right?
Yeah.
So you can't really count on them to get anything right. Even
he will take Pennsylvania. I think he'll take Pennsylvania.
You think it's too big to rig?
Because right now he has 2,782,000 and she has 2,597,000.
Oh, that's a huge gap to make up.
He has 51.2% of the votes right now.
Yeah, there's no hockey stick big enough to overcome that.
Yeah. I just wish Jill Stein would have won.
Arizona is really tight by like 3,000 votes.
My big face all about.
Dude, I don't want to say it right now, but I think Trump is going to win. I think it's so far ahead that they can't really do anything, because here's the thing. All their shenanigans they pulled off, the open borders, all these things, it's not working out for them.
Bit him in the ass.
Oh boy. Thing. Okay.
What?
And wait, just like hold on. In a tweet that's on X, okay? Arab and Muslim voters in Dearborn, Michigan flooded the polls for Trump. Kamala Harris
three city mayors endorsed him. Muslim mayors.
Yeah.
Wow.
Trump 45%, Stein 33%, and Harris 15%.
Yep. He's got the Jewish and Muslim vote.
So here's something interesting. They all push for illegal voting. Yep. If you come from another country, you can vote. It's not working out. Trump is so far ahead right now of all these things. And it kind of puts in perspective of this whole 81 million votes for Biden. Because here's the other thing. It's a lot of people are pushing for early voting, which I was against. It kind of makes sense now. Because you got a lot of people who were Trump supporters voting early. And there was 75 million people voted early. And then all of a sudden you get today, they're saying, I think it was Elon Musk or someone was saying that there's 30 million Christians that don't vote.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's massive.
It is.
Well, did you guys see the Amish? There were like videos of the buggies going down with the Trump flags. Like, and there was that guy on Twitter that he's not doing well to his health.
I will say this: if everything goes to plan, I do have a very special guest to come at the end of the show.
Nice.
If everything kind of goes into plan, I do have a special guest I have planned for this. I've been planning this for a while, and if it goes really well, how we think it's going to go, I'll have a special guest come on and we'll have them talk and it'll be fun. But I like.
Is it a dude or
Here's
a
one
woman?
thing what?
Is it a dude or a chick?
You'll find out.
Like you would know.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
So one of the things I'm actually about this show, one of the things I do have to give praise for this show is Canadian Spider-Man. With his interesting, I love the fact that Canadian Spider-Man is one of the few people that actually puts effort to do things without even trying. Like he ate a deer heart last year or this year, earlier this year. He ate a deer liver a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
He does a bonfire. He literally puts everyone to shame of what it is to be a man. Like
come on now.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
zero
not
effort, dude. It's zero effort for you, man.
I'll say this: CSM is on the top of my list of YouTubers I'd like to meet in real life. Dude, if next time you go down to Mexico, man, you better come through Temple.
You're on. Oh man, that means a lot to me. You're on, Sean. That's awesome. I'll drink to that. You guys are drinking tonight, right?
I had a few beers. So
There you
Kamala
go.
Harris just won New Mexico.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
Well, she's Latino, right?
Not unexpected.
No. Well,
What?
she probably is today.
They gave Minnesota to her
Hey,
too.
you guys want to know something interesting about the Harris family? Her grandparents were Irish slave owners.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She's not so
Fun times.
They were Irish or they owned Irish slaves.
No, they were Irish owning Irish or fucking I don't know.
Out there, they were Irish and they owned slaves. And they weren't too happy about it at the end that it came out.
La-di-da-di-da.
Just drop that.
But they have plenty of potatoes.
Yes.
Twitter.
I really wish that this time everybody that said they would leave the country actually leaves.
Yes.
It's never going to
But
happen.
not come to Canada.
No, they're going to Canada. You're dealing with them.
No.
Well, remember
Mexico. We can go to Mexico.
Remember, Canada's. You guys took all of our Vietnam deserters. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were gracious that way.
Yeah.
Bro, I would have avoided the war. I would have been one of those deserters. I sympathize with those guys. I wouldn't fight for the government. Fuck that shit. No way. Fuck the man.
As he takes a bite out
This
of a deer heart.
Yeah.
No, this is like, it's raw. I'm about to throw it over the barbecue. Or the barbecue. Fuck. The bonfire.
Well, he couldn't tell between the guy and the girl. No, I can't tell between a bonfire and
It's been a long day. I just wrote an accounting exam last night, so I've been studying for nights and nights, and I think I friggin' aced it, to tell you the truth.
Hell yeah.
So I'm just gonna throw that on the grill. Oh, I think I have a grill. I don't have a grill, but I have a grill. This is better than a grill. It's a grill. See?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Oh man.
Do it.
And okay, have you seen this trip? I'm just gonna. Oh, that could end badly.
That was so risky for no reason.
I know, right? It's so awesome.
It's a 2-year anniversary special. What do you mean no reason?
I know.
2-year anniversary.
So right now it's 230 to 205.
So what does he need to be unbeatable majority?
270.
He needs to win Pennsylvania. What?
He needs
270.
Yeah.
Well, he would need Pennsylvania.
He's got to get PA. He pissed off the Amish.
Exactly.
I think he's going to take Pennsylvania and Michigan.
Yeah.
Right.
With the whole the EV mandate and all the layoffs in Detroit.
Yeah,
I think he's got those guys behind him. And Pennsylvania, I think, is going to flip. It's too many to all the little shenanigans they've been trying to do down there or up there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to work this time. It's too. He's like he said, swamp them.
Yeah,
And they've been getting
Exactly.
caught cheating here too this year.
Yeah, and that's a beauty.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
God for Elon Musk, because if it weren't for him, we wouldn't have been finding out all this stuff. Like they won a few lawsuits that like they nipped it in the bud right away.
Yeah.
I think he's got it.
But just the fact that he
Yeah.
bought Twitter has helped so much, because unlike the last election, you're not seeing all the negative stuff preventing you from doing
Exactly.
anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, the things are getting called out quickly. Nothing's being suppressed.
Mhm.
The lawyers are getting information quickly. They can go down. They've won a bunch of lawsuits.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
the injunctions or judge stepping in.
and welcome there, Tom. How you doing?
There you go.
Our own Michael Moore.
Yeah, where's my check?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that check. I'm telling you, the Michael Moore check. It's
Yeah.
Now the thing is, Robert Kennedy, right? Like, as he's endorsing Trump, can he not transfer any votes that he does get to Trump? How does that work again?
No, he can't give them. No. But
No.
a vote for him is a non-vote for Harris.
Right.
It's like the Ross Perot effect back in the 90s.
So, Tom, you're a guy who is all for Harris, right? You're one of those white dudes.
please, yeah, no. One, I'm Canadian, so I don't get to vote, which sucks. But we got a pathetic leader. Let's not go there. Mike knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not for her. No, not in the least. No. How's it going? Since I'm coming in late, guys, how's
Pretty good.
how's it going? What's the numbers like?
Oh
What's
wait,
the numbers
does Tom have to play the game first?
Oh no.
The game. Yeah.
Well, actually, now that you just mentioned the game, we've all lost the game. So there, everybody lost.
Oh, congratulations!
Anybody
I got that reference.
Yeah.
I'm that old. I'm that old.
Yeah.
It's going good. There's no real main topic. We went through Don't Be That Guy and Homebrew.
No, I mean, like, how's the numbers? How's it looking so far?
I don't know. Well,
Trump is winning.
Kamala
Yeah,
just got Virginia. So according to what I got, it's Trump is 232, Harris is 211.
I have 205 and 244.
Okay.
It's close. It's very close. I will say that. I'm not.
Or 247. What the fuck did he just get?
I don't know.
Oh wait, no. Hold on, I'm looking at the wrong one. 230 to 205. Man, that's a little late. But I do want to open it up to people in the chat. I know there's some people in the chat on both sides. Here's the thing: if anybody has a question, you can go to Rumble and send a rant, and I will stop these dudes, white dudes for Harris,
Because
and
we need the money.
I will answer all the questions. But here's the other thing: I will hustle myself out. I'll pimp myself out here. So, how this show has been going for 2 years is just pretty much on the backbones of me financially doing it. And if I want to do more things for people to be engaged watching, like the Las Vegas cooking episode I want to do next year, there's a point where it's like I can't fund all this stuff because I've done the math. It's expensive. So the best way you can do is you can go to Cash App, help fund the show. Everything that I make off of this show, it goes directly back into the show. I never use it for me. It goes into Lego Build. It goes into Man-O-Rama, mainly those two podcasts. You can do a monthly subscription on Rumble. Because I'm not monetized on YouTube. It's taken a long time. I do shorts for YouTube, and it takes a while. But if you really do love what this show does and what these guys bring to the table, you can do a monthly subscription to Rumble. It helps fund everything and all these things. And there's a lot of things I want to do, and it for that to happen, it's more of a financial thing, really. And right now,
hey,
it's
real quick.
What did I do?
Sorry.
Huh?
No,
What?
I was just going to say the Republicans actually took the Senate. It's 51 in the Senate now.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
So so the Republicans just took the Senate. So
Dang.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me add to
Sorry.
that on top of that, Steve, quickly, is everybody else, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this show as well to other people that you know if you're watching right now as well. Because we want to get the word out. This channel's been going a long time, man. Congrats for keeping it up. You've done an amazing job. Not blowing smoke, but hey, this is something that's needed. And let's not forget, this is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So
it is.
Yeah. So
is it really?
Yeah, 100%. So don't shave. Don't
Xanax down the toilet. And
I don't. Yeah, that's the
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
no shave November.
I grow it from winter and I'm growing the Viking.
Is it still? Is no nut November still a thing?
Not for me. Screw that.
I failed already.
I failed done already.
I failed that today.
Hold up.
Sorry.
I have a question for you guys. I have a question. I want to hear this. Everyone in the chat, if you can give your thoughts on this. No, not November. That's a really good one. If you're married, does it count?
If you're what?
If you're married, you're like, hey, look, honey, you're looking pretty good. All frisky.
Wait. How long? How long?
If
How
you're
long?
nutting, you're still nutting. You know, it's.
No, wait. It depends on how long the marriage is.
Yeah.
I mean, you could still get her off.
Yeah, but where's the fun out of that?
Get that. I'm just growing the beard. That's enough.
All right. Here's the other thing. I'll challenge guys to do this. Don't shave.
Yeah, exactly.
Do that. I've done this, I think, since when did they start doing that? Like 2012 or something like that?
Something like that.
Of no shave November where you don't trim it or anything. What I do is I say if you grow a beard and you have or a mustache or anything and it goes under your lip or over your lip, that's okay to trim it. But
you can cut it, like trim.
Yeah,
it doesn't tickle.
You guys get fucking dandruff in your beard?
Yes.
Is that okay? That's not just a me issue. Every time I'm like pondering, I'll look down.
I like how Fet's like dandruff. What's that?
Yeah. No, I've grown the big beard
over
my
my
hair
hair.
over the lip and the big long Viking beard. I want to get that back again, actually, for winter. Here in Canada, you get the winter. So, but yeah, I've had it over the lip, and it goes in your food. It's really annoying. You're sitting there trying to eat a burger.
Now, Tom, I have a question for you.
Yo,
You've been to fan expos like conventions like Comic-Con,
I
right?
used to work them actually. Yeah.
Would you ever dress up as Michael Moore?
Actually, you know what? I very well might.
You'd need a big suit.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, I identify as a woman because he looks like a woman right now.
Hey,
with a beard. I'm a woman with a beard.
Steve, does back dandruff count? Question people.
Whoa, is that
Yes.
what?
Yes, it does.
What's
back dandruff? Like we were talking about dandruff from your beard, but what about your back?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, nor have I.
Is that
I've had
a
to shave
thing?
my eyebrows before.
Without your shirt on.
I don't
really
have a
grow-
hairy back, so I don't know.
Well, there's like multiple things going on at the same time. There's back dandruff, and then Tyler said I shaved my eyebrows once.
No, I said I get it in my eyebrows sometimes.
Oh.
Dandruff.
Oh yeah, right.
I thought you were all like Britney Spears style. I'm gonna shave these off.
I've had that.
And it's not
I've
unmanly if
never
you
done
grow a
that.
big long beard to put oils and take care of your beard because you got to take care of that thing when it's really long.
Okay, here's the question I have for you guys, the ones who grow their beards. Pat, have you ever done a beard?
I've attempted it, but I don't know, just wasn't me.
No.
I have.
Hey,
I get
Spider-Man,
holes.
we all know you don't grow a beard. You don't know the difference between a man and a woman. I'm kidding.
Hi,
See,
Spidey.
I can only joke with Canadian Spider so much because I'm afraid he's gonna like come and find me and just like beat the living shit out of me.
No, he
not
wants
that
to
look
stick you in
design.
the woods, and then
Yeah.
he'll skin you alive.
He'll go old yeller on me. But
Yeah.
no, like when the guys who do grow their beards, what do you use to keep your
Nothing.
beard healthy? Because I learned this. There's a process.
Oh yeah. To really care for it, if you don't want to break in, you want to grow
Yeah.
it really long. I've had it pretty long. Like I was gonna, Viking it and tough, but you do got to take care of it, otherwise it'll get messed. You got to.
I don't do anything.
But how long do you go? Like I've gone down to here, and you got to shampoo it, otherwise it gets dry, and now you get dandruff. Sometimes you got to oil it, and stuff. Otherwise, you're taking care of a beard.
I think you need to get Culture Casino on to talk about this.
I think
Jace,
I might go back.
Jace is in the room. He knows what I'm talking about. The good Viking beard. You gotta take care of this thing. So
I just like how Fett has white hair.
I know.
It's like Santa Claus, but like cool.
It's
nothing wrong with why is he?
It's because he looked into Pennywise's deadlights, and that's
There you go. There you go. I got the white beard, regular colored hair.
Okay, who
Chris
called
Hansen's
the
coming.
Yeah,
That was me. I live in the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
In the ghetto.
Mama cries.
This is a fun episode, everyone.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Come on, pick a state, everybody. How hard is it? Trump
How
has
Maine do?
82% of Pennsylvania. Let's do it.
How'd Maine do?
82.
Oh,
he's gonna win it.
Maine
He
got
has
2 out of the
60
3.
million votes.
Yeah.
Damn.
I always like to know the one closest to me. So.
One closest to you. Which one's close to you?
Maine.
Maine.
Maine and the
Oh, hold
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Hold up. Breaking news, everybody.
Oh.
Breaking news. Kamala Harris just won us. She just won something. Hold up. Breaking news, everybody.
Participating trophy. No.
She just won Ukraine. Oh my goodness.
You don't say.
She won Ukraine.
Wow.
Now she's gonna be like, I want reparations. So Tyler mentioned something interesting earlier today. What was because you actually asked about this because last week you made me sweat balls with your joke, and you actually said, "Hey, can we do this?" I'm gonna let you take part of this one because you felt very passionate about this one.
I'm not sure what you're going to say or what you're alluding to.
It was about why certain people shouldn't vote or something like that. Emotionals and logic. Yeah, okay, I'll find it.
What?
Jeez.
That was you, dude.
No.
I know new people to your country shouldn't be able to vote. Like we were discussing that with somebody today. Like they let these new people in, and hey, you can vote the year after. I think in Canada, I'm not sure. Mike, can you attest to that? Here in Canada, these people that they allow in, how quick are they allowed to vote now?
Let's see. According to Trudeau, they can vote like pretty much like almost immediately.
Yeah, that's wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's you're bringing a bunch of people.
Without-
Let's vote. No.
Without knowing any of the policies, anything for that matter. It's like, here you go. You can vote because
That's why
you're
they
here
bring
now.
so many of them in. It's like, yeah, bring them in. We need votes. Like, yeah, and they end up going missing. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's like
Then
the
they
state telling you have to
end
be
up
there
in
to
New
vote.
York after a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That one, Tyler.
What?
You're the one who typed it in. Yeah.
I did say that. Yes, I did. Man, okay, so Steve and I are pretty good friends. We have like multiple conversations throughout the day. I said a lot of shit. I couldn't remember what you were talking about.
We do talk about shit.
We're good friends, but I don't know what the hell he said.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's like a lot of, I was like, were you talking about me wanting to start a militia? We're anyway.
Oh no. It was this one, not the militia.
Yeah, no, all the women that get their political advice from The View, it's just nothing but emotionally charged, like Donald Trump is a jerk. Yeah. It's just a fucking echo chamber of people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And Whoopi Goldberger didn't even finish high school. Why are they getting fucking political advice from her? So anyway, I was just going to talk shit about everybody that thinks that they're a credible source of like information, because they're not. They're just a bunch of dumb fucking chicks that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. My 2 cents.
So You gave
I mean,
a
I
good
just
point.
finished Whoopi Goldberg's comic, The Change, which was about, basically her character about becoming a superhero because of menopause.
Is that a wait?
We gotta do a read up on that one. You gotta do a
No,
read up.
that is real. That is a
Yeah, it is
real
real.
thing.
It is real. Yeah.
Yes. Like,
Hey,
how much more dumber could you
CNN
get?
update right there.
Didn't she walk off the show recently? Actually, I think or something.
Oh, who
I think
cares?
She left the show or something. Yeah, no.
No, that was Rosie O'Donnell. You remember she kept coming on and off, and
Oh.
stuff. If everybody remember Rosie, ooh, the puppy. So, well, see, the problem, Tyler, is that once again we were talking about this earlier before you came on. There's a problem with trying to make logical sense with a bunch of emotional people. So you're making too much sense. I hate to say it,
and they'll never understand it. Just the fact that the Democrats right now, their biggest issue is abortion. It's like with everything going on right now, you're more concerned about killing babies. That's what's important to you.
Yeah, there's people homeless and stuff like that.
And the thing is, it's gone up since the decision from the Supreme Court. There have been more.
I mean,
donations.
I'm a huge like abortion abolitionist and stuff, and you could tell them all the stats that, for example, like 96% of all abortions that were performed were just elective or for inconvenience, versus like where they always like to exploit the R's, victims and stuff like that, which make up less than 0.1% of all abortions performed and stuff. But even then, that's still not a good argument for abortion. So. Because you can go in front.
It's like it shouldn't just be a fucking get out of jail free card. You should have some goddamn integrity enough to just not fuck every guy that you're attracted to. You should only be sleeping with people that you want to see a future with. But then again, like you said, the R word, that is legitimate, in my opinion, legitimate reason to get an abortion. But that is like such a small percentage. Instead of just like, oh, oops, I got pregnant again. Hee hee.
Well, and then also, I mean, think about it this way, once again, I'm using logic here, but it's like, well, if you're going to keep aborting your children, then how are you going to pass on to the next generation your ideals? Eventually, the only people who are having babies are the ones who are like the abortionists. Yeah. It's like, we're the ones passing on the next generation.
That's why they have to recruit.
You're just killing off the next generation, which means you're killing off your continuation of your dumb ideology. So
it'll be when they settle down in their 40s and then they're ready to have kids, but then they don't have any more eggs.
Yeah, that's right. They harvested them. So,
Man, that's such a complex.
Eggs.
Yeah.
See, I just gave up on wanting to have a kid. I'm 52, I just want to have fun. So, I gotta fun. So that's why I don't mind a girl that wants to have fun as long as we're safe. Hey, I don't.
You know what? I don't have to worry about it, guys.
Hey, Sean, can you DM me the that election result that you had?
Oh, that was just CNN. I was looking at the quartering stream and I paused it on.
Oh,
because I was seeing 247 to 207.
Yeah, it's just I just have it up here. It's not focusing. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just the quartering, but he threw up a CNN live feed.
Well, she won Hawaii, and then Trump might get part of Maine.
No, going.
Yeah, that was anticipated.
Yeah, Trump got like 1/3 of the split, that they did. So so he got 1/3.
Yeah, that one district up there.
Yeah. Just like Kamala got one.
Oh, they called North Carolina for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago though. But
or what were you going to say, Tom?
No, I was going to say, you guys mentioned going back to The View quickly. I don't watch it, but my mom does, and I did watch. Anybody ever
watch it for my
Anybody ever watch Kurt Russell on there? Kurt Russell is so well spoken, and he's not rude at all. But he'll talk about it, and they don't know what to say to him because he's so polite. And
he's just disarming. He just disarmed them.
Totally. Yeah. It is
he was absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
Yes. It's like, that's all awesome. I just love how they just like, we don't know what to say. He's a nice guy. We can't,
He's like, we moved from California to, where did they go to? Colorado or Arizona or somewhere? Yeah.
And his stance on hole puncher laws and other things like that is like, he's outspoken and I respect everything he said and just the way he can handle them. He's so polite and it's so fun to watch because they just get
class.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of the hole puncher, Steve, are you going to have like a Rumble only show on hole punchers?
I could.
That would
That'd
be
be
cool,
kinda
man.
do that.
Yeah,
Because because I'm in Texas and I've adapted. I've got some stuff.
Ah.
Well, how about what was the other guy originally from Australia? He's now in Texas.
I sent him an invite he said I would love to pop in every once in a while, or not every once in a while tonight, but pop in a little bit to say, hey, congratulations. He is a gun instructor.
Yeah.
The only thing is we can't show.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's because it's I'd have to travel. That's the other thing. That's the thing that I want to get to with Man-O-Rama is me doing actual like 20 or 30-minute videos where it's actual.
You can do videos and they'll do okay, but if you do live streams and show things, that's when it doesn't like it.
Yeah,
but the videos are fun. You find videos all over YouTube about that.
Well, yeah, but the whole idea with Man-O-Rama is I want to actually start doing like once in a while, like maybe 2 videos of a year, where it's 20 or 30 minutes of actual like documentary vlog type, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube, and where we're traveling somewhere and it's a group of guys from the show just hanging out. Instead of just doing this, which is fine, but it's more of an engagement where it's like we're all together, like the Vegas cooking episode. Yeah, we'll do a live episode on a Tuesday, but then we'll also document our entire trip and just have fun doing that way. Because then it
get you
allows
monetized, and you can do those as member streams.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing. But the problem with YouTube is not many. That's okay. So here's the issue that I've always had with doing Men's Health. There's a lot of guys that don't really either know about men's health awareness of all these things, or 2, they don't really care. And they would just rather do their own thing. And in that, it's like, well, if you did get to know the men's health awareness stuff, like the main show is just around life skills of like how to train yourself in case of like survivals or how to fix a car, do all these things.
That's our therapy.
Yeah. So once guys find out, that's the other thing. Like once guys find out about the show and then they watch a couple of them, they're like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. Because it's guys who do pop culture stuff, nerds and all this stuff. But then you get to find out a little bit more about them. It's like, wow, okay. These guys are actually pretty down to earth and we're more open. Like Man-O-Rama, there's not much rules really. We can talk about anything. Would I love to do another firearms episode? Yeah. It's just YouTube kind of restricts that. And then also people don't know that much about Rumble, so it's harder to get people to come over to Rumble. But we might do that again. I love doing that. Those are fun episodes. Those like pick up numbers crazy. Also, I'm not that worried about numbers. It's like as long as I get like 10 people watching that week, cool. I'll make another episode. As long as people keep watching, I'll keep doing it. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, like, isn't there a way that you could do kind of like where you're doing the full stream on Rumble, but you would like either cut out the visual and keep the audio, or cut out the audio and keep the visual? You know what I mean, kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's more of I'd have to have a whole production crew to do all that stuff. I could do it. It's just more of I have to teach myself how to do that side of it.
Yeah,
but it is possible.
You can do it without the visuals. I mean, well, Mike, you did. We got like StreamYard. If you can use StreamYard, you can have an animated background and just have the audio for the people and stuff, and then stuff like that. So I mean, but you got to pay for StreamYard though. It's the thing.
Yeah,
and
that's you can have Rumble Studios. It's all free.
Yeah, with StreamYard, you can go to Rumble, YouTube, and Twitch or whatever.
StreamYard's pretty affordable.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know. So yeah.
I like it at the price of free.
Yeah.
I'm that type of person. If I can do everything that I can do on StreamYard for free, I'll do that.
It's Steve's favorite 4-letter F word.
Same here. Yeah. No, I try to use OBS for a lot of stuff, but it's a pain. But yeah. But listen, I want to throw this by you then, since that's what you want to do when this is the month. Maybe unless you have something planned for every date this month, maybe one week do again another one on mental health. What would you think?
Yeah,
of that?
we could definitely do that.
I
I know
saw-
next week. So next week's episode is going to be, is it masculine to do chores around the house?
Really?
What kind?
What
If you live alone, I do them all.
Hey, do we still have that LeBron picture of him in the maid outfit? Is that what we're talking about?
And then the 100th episode, which is in 2 weeks, that's gonna be a Q&A for all people in the chat to ask us anything. Like
Sounds like fun.
anything.
So it's like truth or truth?
Something like that. Yeah. Or
We should
set for
do
height, it's
one-
like, how long do you grow your hair out for there, Steve?
We should do one on our moms.
I'm waiting for the Rancor Steve Chia pet.
Hey, my mom's here. I could put her on.
There we go.
She'll be like, "Hi, boys."
How our moms made us into men too.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that.
Because that's
I'm down for that.
you know, because we've talked about our dads, you know,
Yeah.
we talked about influential figures, you know, tip of the hat kind of thing, and all that kind of stuff. We haven't touched up on our moms.
I
We
did
could
one
do an
week. I
episode.
did give a tip of the hat to my mom one week. I did.
Well, yeah, but this is more of like an actual topic. I thought.
Yeah,
not
that'll be an
the-
interesting
Yeah.
topic. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Very
Yes.
unsung heroes of most young men's lives, really, for a lot of us. So
Well, especially the moms that shape us into be men, not being
exactly,
like little
Yeah, yeah,
girls or
exactly.
something, kind of.
well, yeah, those ones go away.
Or like
Yeah.
that. Was it?
Sis
Did everybody see that
babies.
video of that guy who said he was with it? He was with his mom. I mean, he had like the heavy lisp and everything, and he was just talking about how toxic his dad was, and he never really met his dad. He just kept listening to what his mom was bashing about. So,
Oh wow.
yeah, I can't remember the video, but somebody is like going, "How do you know your dad's bad?" It's like, when was the last time you saw him? He's like, "Oh, I haven't seen him like 30 years or something, but I just know he's toxic." I'm like, "Oh, holy crap!" So yeah, so
like when they sling that
What an
word toxic around, not really knowing what it means. It's like
Nah.
it's not real. People go.
I listen to Britney Spears. Awesome.
That's
I just saw
what
this.
do our moms teach us?
Yes, yes.
Like what?
So
what,
I just
like
saw-
yeah.
Oh no, you can continue.
No, I was rambling. Go ahead.
Oh, so I just saw this. You have Alex Jones, Steven Crowder, and then a laptop with what looks like a TV with the election, and then the laptop.
Wait, is that a PS5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's funny is it's one of my friends. He was in his he sent a tweet out earlier, and I was like, "How many years your stuff?" That's a little excessive. But here I am. I have like 4 tabs of the election right now. But no, it's I just want to say thank you to everyone who came on for the 2-year anniversary. And there's Tyler. I was wondering where that little dude was. Jesus, man. You little ginger.
Smoke.
Oh, yeah, you did.
What, steaks, salmon? Oh no,
I don't know.
okay. You're talking about food,
But
earlier. Like yeah.
no, I want to thank everyone who came on. Sean for being new.
Thank you.
Welcome.
This was a blast, guys. I don't know if we're gonna get to the special guest because it's taking forever for them to just say Trump won.
I noticed.
I
I
know,
thought you were
right?
having a lot of drinking going on. I was like,
I thought
What,
about
what
it.
is
and I was-
everyone having? What is everyone drinking, by the way?
Pumpkin spice.
Coors
coffee.
and orange juice.
Wait, hold
Pumpkin
on, hold
spice
on.
what?
Oh, no,
Lemon
no. Time out. What'd you just say there?
As coffee.
What
With a
kind
little-
of coffee? Wait,
It's
hold up. What kind of coffee?
It's pumpkin spice coffee.
You
Oh,
basic-
Yeah.
that's
you're a
okay.
basic bitch.
that's okay. Hey,
No,
you
that's
like
not
it, I like it.
okay.
Pumpkin spice coffee is good.
I've never actually
it-
tried
it's
it.
If you
lots
have a
delicious.
if you have
When you
if you
add it,
have a periodic period once in a while, sure.
hey, look. But then when you add the vanilla soy milk to it, it's amazing.
Whoa.
So,
Oh god. Pumpkin spice
My
coffee. All right.
testosterone leaving.
Yeah.
Do you get hot flashes at the same time? I will make fun of you.
I
because
will.
work at a
I
coffee shop. Every
look,
fall, every blonde chick, pumpkin spice latte. Eventually, I just called the basic bitch drink, and then every chick was like me. And I was like, this is too true.
it's just pumpkin spice and half. That's all it is. So
There you go.
Yep.
You would. What else do you put in it? I feel like
No,
there's
that's
more
it.
that you put. Well, that's
just
it.
just half and half, and that and the good old nutmeg and cinnamon.
A little nuts.
Yeah, put my nuts in it. It's a little salty, but it's
No,
okay.
I've been drinking Liquid Death. I'm trying to get sponsored by Liquid Death. I drink that mostly now.
That explains all the bathroom breaks. That explains the bathroom breaks,
dude. Yeah, I did last week's episode. I drank 2 of them. 2 of
Damn.
these. These are the Dead Billionaire. It's the what?
That's the new Hallmark movie right there.
Oh man.
I really want to hear that in like
What
some
the
kind of like
For a second, I thought that was
romantic
good.
voice. Shoved a pumpkin in my ass, kind of thing. Just.
We'll just go to here. No, I drink the Arnold Palmer of Liquid Death, and it's called the Dead Billionaire. Like, because I've cut my drinking down a lot, so I don't drink as much anymore. So I just drink this stuff because it looks like a beer can.
I think that's
just water, right?
I think that's exactly why they made that can like that.
It is, so you can start drinking water.
It's like when I used to drink the Henry Weinhardt's root beers and stuff when I was a kid.
That's
I was
the
gonna,
gum cigarettes that you just puff in the little.
Yeah.
I know. I was gonna wait until closer to the end of the election, but I might as well just fucking wear it.
Yeah.
What's that?
No, the reason I was asking, I figured
talking
everybody
about
would be
something about,
drinking,
like,
and
hats hiding something. Wasn't Andy saying something about that?
because I did some
I
some
never
gummies
wear
as well. I was like,
outside of the show. I never wear a hat.
No,
No,
okay.
I thought everybody'd be inebriated, so I was like,
Where's
I have
the-
a gummy, so I took a gummy. So I was like, yeah, okay.
You're gonna get
Hey,
high.
you got your
already
Omani hat that I sent you, right?
Oh God, I
Your
did.
Omani.
What is
You
the
know
hat,
what? When
Steve?
you
It's
sent
cut
it
off
to
from
me,
the top.
What is your hat? Yeah, you can't see the
Your
top of the
hat's
hat.
cut off. We can't see it.
Yeah.
It's a MAGA hat.
It's the MAGA
black
hat.
one.
Oh,
Oh,
the
but
dark
black-
MAGA.
Oh, I never knew
Nice.
that.
Ooh.
It's
That's
the
the special
Elon
forces.
Musk version.
That's the
Nice.
special forces one.
Yeah.
That's kinda cool.
Really?
Really? So,
Oh God. Yeah, I don't wear hats on the show as much, but I remember Jeremy sent me a cowboy hat. What was it again?
I said so. I was like I was in
Oh.
Dukem, Oman on my deployment, and they had an Omani cowboy hat. It was basically a cowboy hat with all the Oman flag colors on it, which was kind of cool.
Oh,
So I was like,
really?
oh, I got to get this for Steve. So yeah,
So when you send it to me, I thought you were gonna send me a 20 round mag
I
for a
apologize.
second. No, it's okay.
Oh, I apologize. You want the 20 or do you want the drum?
Fucking drum, dude.
Would
Hell
I
yeah.
take the drum? Yes. Does the Pope shit
Okay.
in the woods?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Mine is actually not here, but I mean, I do have my SOG Tomahawk with me. So
Nice.
yep. Yeah, comes with a magnesium fire starter in the handle and paracord on the side too. Also has a hammer.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a very utilitarian.
Fancy.
Yeah, got for my birthday. I'm a big boy, so I get to play with sharp objects now. Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Your mom didn't ground you or anything?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
it's
man.
the best way to chop up all those seasonings for my pumpkin spice coffee.
Here's a question I have for you guys. Would you ever want to do a roast? Man-O-Rama roast.
I think we already are.
Yeah, I thought we did that already, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, you guys
I think we
suck
just
at
did
it.
that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Canadian Spider-Man, it was for my birthday. That's what it was. And Canadian
Yeah.
Spider-Man was like, let's roast you. I was like, all right.
You.
No one could roast me. And then Andy and Gary show up, and then they roast the living heck out of me. And I'm like, that's how you guys do it. And Canadian Spider-Man is like, I'll just try to figure out what a woman and a man is at some point.
Hey, I got a few good licks in there. Jeez, what are you talking
You
about?
did. You did.
Andy and Gary can do it on demand, though.
I know.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. When I go into roasting, I take it almost personal.
No.
I skip that line. I'm like, whatever. And I'll burn you. But I'm trying to be nice because everyone on X thinks I'm an asshole. I'm being nice, guys.
Even though I was being mean, I was saying with a smile.
I know, right?
Yeah. When I type out my
Orty
tweets, I say with a smile.
If Orty, Vincent, and Rick were all together here, dude, they would just mess with us.
Dude,
especially Orty.
Orty and Vince are good.
For being a jerk.
They
If people
work
are thinking
together.
you're a jerk on Twitter, holy crap, you should watch Orty's like tweets that he gets with like people.
It's magic.
He's like going.
It's
It's like
magic.
somebody will make a statement. He's like going, "Well, that's why you're just a retard," you know, like kind of something like that. You know, just like he won't make like some kind of like logical thing. He's like, "You're just a retard," so you know, and I'll post it. You know, so that's what he does.
Oh man,
so that's why I enjoy Orty.
But so at the end of the night, we always like to do a segment because I'm trying to see. That's the thing. When you don't have anything planned, you're just like, I'm chilling. Well, here we go. Here is a video for "Don't Be That Guy." I forgot to add that in there.
What the hell? What was that?
Wait. That kind of cut out on me. Can you do that again?
Hold up. Yeah. He pushed it. He pushed it.
Wait, did he shot put it? Is that what he tried to do?
Here, I'll play it again.
Fly, web, fly.
Stop it.
What the hell?
Ow.
Look, Peter Parker.
Wait, was there more to that video?
So anyway, I could show him how
Was
it's
there
done.
a girl with him?
Go Hatchet.
Wait, let's
Yeah.
play it again.
There's a girl with him. Was that his girlfriend?
I don't
You know what's
know.
I feel so bad for
Let's
her.
look at it
I'm sure
again.
she was impressed.
You know what the best part about that is? He just walks up to the targets without checking to see if anybody else is throwing anything. He's like, "Oh, I missed."
I
And then he
almost
goes,
think
"Ah!"
that person might have some challenges there.
Not just that.
Yeah.
Maybe the girlfriend is actually the boyfriend, and I have a feeling he's the girlfriend. But yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know what? If I would have seen that video earlier, I would totally edit it and said like slowly, like after he goes and slowly walks up to get the hatchet, it was like going, "White dudes for Harris." Right? You know?
Oh god.
Yeah.
I would have totally made that video.
But they had to have the
But-
sound effects. Just
Yeah.
What?
Twitter.
Yeah. So I swear, not all episodes are like this, guys.
Yeah. No.
So
Oh,
we're
yes, they
gonna
are.
do one of my favorite subjects and segments. Tonight, we're doing something a little bit different.
Are we gonna say something nice about that guy who just tried to throw that hatchet?
I can't.
I can't either.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just want to make sure.
So tonight is a little bit different. All right, JRC, guess what?
Yep,
Tonight's
I
your
know.
night.
I know.
I've waited for this for a year.
I know.
Instead of us randomly picking someone, because usually what we do with Tip of the Hat is we give thanks to or praise to someone who played an impactful role in our lives or whatnot, even moms. Tonight, it's about Trump. So we're all going to go around and say something positive about Trump in a masculine way and helps us. Sound good?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Tom.
Well, first off, never had a war.
You need to Google him.
Never had a war. How many people can say that? How many people? That's impressive as hell. People don't talk enough about not one more when he was there. Like, come on, like that's amazing. We need that. But people are like, that's amazing. You know, that's the main thing I can think of right offhand.
All right, Fett.
Balls, man. I mean, talk about a manly man walking into North Korea, back in the day.
Yeah.
Talk about
Look at my balls. They're big brass ones.
Heck, he beat Vince McMahon at WrestleMania one year. No, that's just...
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Shaved Vince McMahon's head.
Hold on.
You know what woke means? It means you're a loser.
Mike.
Well, I don't like to brag, but everything that Trump does is just simply amazing. It's simply phenomenal all the time, because Trump just does everything phenomenal. He does it huge, totally huge. And when he gets in the office, one of the biggest things that just impresses me is like death penalty for any illegal immigrant that kills an American. There you go. Winning point right there, right? No wars. Like Fett said, marching to North Korea like a boss. And then on top of that with China, all the time with China, it's like we made them bow down, and just lick my just salty balls and just let China pay their dues to America. Plus, on top of that, telling the Saudis, look, no, you're not going to sell any more oil. You can't do that. And if anybody buys from you, well, then guess what? No, we're not buying from you. So you know what? I just took the world by the big brass galloons and gave it a good tug, and I let everyone know that Trump's in charge of America.
The galleons.
That's right. The big jumbly wumblies. Give it a good tug.
They're huge.
They're huge. Not as huge as mine, though. Just less so. Nice and supple.
Rosie O'Donnell's a fat, ugly-looking pig. You're fired.
That's right.
Yep.
Sean.
Trump, at least this time around, has leaned into every criticism that they've thrown at him. They make fun of his hair. He goes, he looks at like, I don't like that at all. Like he looks at that. He leans into that. The garbage thing, he owned it. Like they're making fun of the garbage. He put the thing on. He went into the truck. He's leaning into the insults, and instead of whining about him like a little bitch, he's owning it and he's taking control of those things.
Yep.
And I love that. Absolutely love it.
All right. JRC.
Well, I would, if I have to give a positive, what something positive about Trump, it would definitely, he definitely made me reevaluate my own thought process.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Tyler.
Where to begin? Man,
it's huge.
So much to say. Something I respect the most about him is the fact that he just commands respect. In particular, out of other world leaders, like he just marched in and talked to everybody in NATO and was like, "Look, you guys need to pick it the fuck up. All right, the United States is paying way more than you guys are, and that's something that needs to change today." So you got NATO to, give their fair share instead of the United States just paying for fucking everything. And he legitimately has the best interest of the American people, which 30 years ago, it's like, well, yeah, he's running for president. He should have the best interest of the American people. But nowadays, the politicians are just trying to get them and their friends richer and just get more and more power. He's already a fucking billionaire. So he's less likely to be influenced by lobbyists, and he's just trying to make America great again. And that's what I just absolutely love about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like he said, I could be on a beach somewhere, but I'd rather be here.
Yeah.
Yep.
To me, it's the fact that he didn't have to do. He's been to 3 elections. 3. Like, he didn't have to do it. He could have just done the first term and be like, I'm done. I'll see you guys. And that's it. Cool. All right. But he came back the second time. Didn't make it. Came back the third time, which now he has a legitimate shot of becoming president again. It shows how much that he doesn't let anyone tell him. Like, he'll take the punches for everyone else. And it's like, dude, it's like he can sit through The View. I bet you anything. He can sit through The View right now, hear all the bashing and whatnot, and still come and do 4 rallies in one day and just show, you know what? I'm here for the people, not for me. I'm not.
Guy almost looks younger now than he did in 2016.
Yeah. Explain that one to me. If you look at everyone else when they're presidents, everyone else is just they look old.
Age.
Yeah. Like Kamala Harris looks like a great grandmother by this time.
Yeah.
Tackling
lots of
cocaine.
golf. That's what it is.
Hey, maybe you get a gummer.
Yeah. She puts her head down and goes to work.
Without the teeth.
Well, she's had experience.
Yeah,
true.
I think that's where they were going with that one.
It just doesn't taste like pablum.
Yeah.
But no, I want to thank what
I was going to say. Let's ask the obvious question: how many people saw this coming? Like Kamala was going to take over for Biden. Like
Oh, we all saw it.
Yeah, exactly.
They had no choice.
Yeah. Exactly.
They had no choice. No choice.
Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah. But I want to thank everyone who stayed and did almost. This is the longest Man-O-Rama, 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, dude.
It'd be nice to go back to 90 minutes.
I think we started an unholy tradition now.
Oh God! Only once
midnight
a year.
to midnight.
Yep.
Oh gosh. No, it's No, I had a lot of fun, guys. Thank you very much for just being a part of the show and being a part of Man-O-Rama and just giving this support. It actually gives me hope and stuff. But so yeah, next week we'll be here at 7 p.m. Pacific time talking about chores and masculinity. That'd be an interesting conversation. I think everyone would have the same answer, but it's interesting if what their answers will be. And we'll be on KLRN Radio, which is going to be the new destination for Man-O-Rama, and Rumble, YouTube, and X. So it'll be kind of nice to be on 4 platforms and stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, and then the 100th episode, that'll be a Q&A conversation. So if anyone has any questions they want to ask, or anyone who's going to be on the panel, they can ask the questions and then just have a conversation. It's celebrate 100. Did I say 100 years? I did, didn't I? I meant
no,
100
you didn't say
episodes.
years.
No.
Oh, I thought I said years for some reason. I was like, damn.
No. Episode. You said episode. No. You can be syndicated now.
Yeah. So I want to thank everyone who was in the chat. A lot of good conversations there, and thanks to everyone. Jersey, Tyler, Tom, Mexican Iron Man. What the fuck, man? Because Mike, Comic Relief Crusader.
Yeah.
Man, you Canadians and
like
Mexicans. Canadians and Mexicans need to stop it.
There's a whole country between them.
I know. Mike, Fed for Hire, Sean, I'm now reading it just so I know, clarify. Andy, Gary, Canadian Spider-Man, and Vincent, Rick. Thank you all. This has been fun. This is on to the next year, and I will see you guys next week. And I always like to give it a send-off to...
And we say bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. See you guys next week. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you guys next week.